Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation. Welcome to Ludington Oriole Girls JV and Varsity Basketball action here on the Oriole Sports Network. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you tonight on the play-by-play call. I'll be joined by Julia Havman as the OSN technical engineer, and also Mason Conger will be our OSN cameraman. Thad Shank will be our color commentary man for the varsity game tonight. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Montague Wildcats are in town tonight for a JV varsity doubleheader. And both teams at their benches right now getting last-minute instructions from their coaches. We'd like to thank Pierre Marquette Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. Here are your starters. First for the Wildcats of Montague, coached by Deanna Temple, assisted by Damara Davis. Starting at the guards, number 20, Gentry Nope. She is a sophomore. Also number 13, Caden Johnson, a sophomore. And number 20, Riley Smith, a sophomore. The forwards are number 11, Annalise Schneider, a freshman. And number 23, Molly Mulder, a freshman. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Troy Veneman, assisted by Keelan Laird and Olivia Lynn. Starting at the guards, number 10, Savera Mosier. She is a sophomore. Also number 23, J.C. Cole, a sophomore. And number 11, Raven the Wrecking Ball Thomas. She is a freshman. Forwards for the Orioles, number 12, Jalen Laird, a sophomore. And number 13, Maddie Lynn. She is a sophomore. We want to welcome all of Oriole Nation and all of Wildcat Nation for tuning in to the Oriole Sports Network for tonight's game. Hope you're having a great Thursday evening wherever you may be tuned in from. And a quick shout out to a couple of fans listening out in Carlisle, Arkansas, and that would be Ella and Rochelle Higgins. And yep, they're already tuned in, Rochelle and Ella Higgins, watching from Carlisle, Arkansas. I think Rochelle was a few years ahead of me in school. Rochelle, get a chance, just chime in, and if you wouldn't mind mentioning what year you graduated. I'm going to guess that Rochelle graduated in 1981. And hopefully I'm right on that. Hopefully I don't upset Rochelle too much. Okay. I was class of 1984. Great year. The last time the Tigers won the World Series. That's the year I joined the Navy. 84, of course, great music in the 80s. Great styles, great hairstyles, clothes, the fashion, all that good stuff. You know, and I'm still waiting to see if Cole Hackert, when he comes back, if he organizes an 80s night. I made the promise I'd wear my parachute pants. Okay, we're underway here. Ludington in their white jerseys. They have orange lettering and numerals trimmed in black. And right off the bat, the Orioles get a basket and a beautiful passing right there. And scoring, number 13, Maddie Lynn. Montague in their blue jerseys, white lettering and numerals trimmed in black. Montague with the basketball, and they'll have a 10-second violation on the Montague Wildcats. Hey, folks, Smith & Eddy Insurance is our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, carrying business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Ludington with the basketball. They have a quick 2-0 lead, and with it is Mosier. She'll give it now to Lynn. Lynn works it inside. Jalen Laird, turnaround, deflected right there. Jump ball, possession arrow to the Montague Wildcats. Safe Harbor Credit Union is our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. There's a steal and a basket by the Wrecking Ball, Raven Thomas. Ludington 4, Montague nothing. Oriole defense. There's another steal by the Orioles. J.C. Cole, the deflection and the steal. Thomas, her shot no good. Fighting for it, and now Montague will have the ball, and there'll be a foul there called on Raven Thomas. Ludington 4, Montague nothing, 6:48 to go in the opening quarter. Girls JV basketball action. There's an errant pass, and it's intercepted there by Jalen Laird. Laird, now her pass is deflected out of bounds. Last touch by the Montague Wildcats. Like Gentry Nope was the last person to have hands on that basketball. Orioles will get the ball in, shot up and in. Good entry pass there from Mosier to Jalen Laird, who gets the basket. And the Orioles have a quick 6-0 lead. Timeout on the floor. 6:32 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington 6, Montague nothing. I think Coach Deanna Temple wanted to calm her girls down, calls the timeout. And while we have a timeout on the floor, we want to thank Indian Summer Co-op, another of our fantastic sponsors. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Orioles Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. And, of course, Benedict's Auto Center. They are located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the roadways, but if you do end up with a scrape, if you're involved in a fender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, call Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Benedict's Auto Center will put collision damage in reverse. Montague basketball, Ludington up 6-0, 6:32 left in the opening quarter. Oriole defense is just giving Montague all kinds of fits right now. Montague on the attack. Oh my goodness. I was a little bit off there, and Rochelle is very, very upset with me, I think. I thought there was a Higgins that graduated back in the 80s around my time frame. I could be way off on that, though, and Rochelle just chimed in that she graduated in 2002. So, boy, Rochelle, I hope you don't come back to Ludington and hunt me down. All right, back to action there. Montague on the board. Now Ludington on the attack. Scoring for Montague was number 23, and that was Molly Mulder. Montague now with the basketball. Ludington up by 4, 6-2. Ludington's freshman team played tonight. They played against the Mason County Central JV team, and they played a good ball game, but they came up short. And the final score in that game was Mason County Central JV's 41, the Ludington freshmen 29. It's a three-point attempt, no good. Rebound up and in, however, by Montague's Annalise Schneider. Ludington 6, Montague 4. Ludington with the basketball. Lynn, her pass is errant, and it ends up in the hands of Caden Johnson for Montague. Johnson shot no good, but she's fouled, and now she will shoot 2. Free throws up and no good. 4:57 left in this opening quarter. Second shot also no good. Foul called on Raven Thomas, however. Her second. Belay my last, her third. Ludington's been called for 3 team fouls, all 3 of them on the wrecking ball. Raven Thomas, she'll take a seat on the bench, and reporting in for Ludington will be number 33, Josephine Ewing. She is a sophomore. Montague will get the ball in. Caden Johnson now over to Gentry Nope. They'll work it inside. Ball deflected, last touched by Annalise Schneider, so it'll be Ludington basketball. Lundquist Furniture is West Michigan's largest furniture store. It's located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368. Here's a baseline jumper, up no good by Maddie Lynn. Rebound to the Wildcats, number 20, Riley Smith. Smith will give the ball now to Gentry Nope. Nope swings it out, 3-point attempt up and good by Montague's Caden Johnson. Buries the 3, And Montague on a 7-0 run right now. Ludington had a 6-0 lead. Montague's come right back. They have a 1-point lead, and now here's a drive by Maddie Lynn and a block by Montague, and saving the ball was Caden Johnson. She'll give it up now to Gentry Nope. 3:56 to go in the opening quarter. There's a steal by the Orioles, a steal by Cole. First shot blocked out of bounds, and it will remain with the Orioles. Good defense there by Montague's Gentry Nope. Into the Montague lineup, number 52, Addie Smith. Ludington will get the ball in. Jalen Laird has it now. She'll give it to J.C. Cole. Cole at the free throw line, gives it back to Laird. Now to Mosier, to Lynn, back to Mosier. Mosier to Laird, to Cole. Cole will take the jumper off the mark, and out of bounds. It'll be Montague basketball. On the court for the Orioles right now, you have Ewing, Lynn, Laird, Mosier, and Cole. There's a deflection there by Jalen Laird. However, getting the ball back is Riley Smith. Another deflection, and now Mosier has it for the Orioles. She'll get it to Laird. Her shot up, no good. Rebound, Lynn. Lynn's shot is blocked, and here come the Montague Wildcats. Caden Johnson with it. Johnson all the way in. Offensive foul right there called on Montague's Caden Johnson. 3:06 to go in the opening quarter. Montague 7, Ludington 6. Jalen Laird brings the ball up. She'll give it now to Cole. Cole's pass deflected. There's a steal for Gentry Nope. Nope will take the shot. It's no good, but she draws the foul. Jalen Laird called for the foul. At the line for the Montague Wildcats, Gentry Nope. Her first shot is good. Gabby Dietz checks into the Montague lineup. Into the Oriole lineup, number 35, Kelsey Bowman. She's a freshman. 2 free throws for Gentry Nope. Orioles down by 3, 9-6. Laird with it now. She'll give it to Bowman. Bowman's pass deflected, ends up in the hands of Gentry Nope. Nope still with the basketball. She'll give it in the corner to her teammate, and that was Caden Johnson. Her three-pointer no good. We have a tie-up, jump ball, possession arrow to Ludington. Jalen Laird with the basketball. Now to Maddie Lynn. Lynn will give it to Kelsey Bowman. She'll drive baseline, shot up, no good. Rebound to Montague's Annalise Schneider. She'll outlet it now to Gentry Nope. Caden Johnson draws the foul. That's going to be called on J.C. Cole. .205 to go in this opening quarter. Montague 9, Ludington 6. Caden Johnson at the free throw line for Montague. First shot is no good. Second attempt up and good. Caden Johnson gets 1 of 2 free throws. She's got 4 points in the opening quarter. We have 1:56 to go. Ludington trails by 4, 10-6. Shot put up there, no good. However, offensive rebound by Maddie Lynn. Kelsey Bowman with the shot, no good, but she's hacked, and she'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Bowman at the line. Foul called on Annalise Schneider. First free throw is no good. OSN will be at Fremont tomorrow night for the JV game, and then it'll be the OSN and 102.7 WMOM for the varsity game. Fremont boys basketball tomorrow at Fremont High School, the Ludington Orioles and the Fremont Packers. Bowman misses both free throws. The Orioles down by 4, 10-6. Montague with the basketball. Gentry Nope has it, works it inside, shot up and in by Gabby Dietz, who just reported into the game. Montague now has a 6-point lead, 12-6. They're on a 12-0 run right now. Orioles were up 6-0, and now Montague has reeled off the last 12 points. Inside, there's a shot put up by Ewing, no good. Blocked right there. Now here comes Montague. Wildcats get the ball inside. Shot up by Schneider, no good. Ludington has it. Bowman with the rebound. 1:01 remaining in the opening quarter. Laird's pass is deflected, knocked out of bounds. Last touched by the Montague Wildcats, Caden Johnson. J.C. Cole has it. Back to Laird. She'll give it to Bowman now, 15-footer. That's going to be short, partially deflected. Lynn got it. That ball was deflected. Now Bowman going up for it. Now they call a jump ball. Possession error to Montague. .46 seconds left in this opening quarter. Montague on the attack. There's a shot up. No good there by Gabby Dietz. Bowman with the rebound. She'll outlet it now to Laird. Laird, oh, good defensive pass. Good defensive, good defense there by Annalise Schneider. She came back, batted the ball away. That was going to be an easy bucket there for the Orioles. Bowman shot no good on the inbound pass there from Laird, and here comes Montague with 24 seconds left in the quarter. Three-pointer launched, and in and out, no good. Rebound fought for, and coming away with it for the Orioles, Josephine Ewing. She'll give it now to Jalen Laird. Laird to Cole. J.C. Cole in the lane loses control of the ball, and here comes Montague. 5 seconds to go. They're batted away there by Laird, or by Lynn, and there's the buzzer. And at the end of one, your score from Hawley Gym girls JV basketball action. The Montague Wildcats 12, the Ludington Orioles 6. Back after these messages, you're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports. Stay tuned.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. We've begun play here in the second quarter. Montague ahead of Ludington, 12-6. Girls JV basketball action. Ludington started the game on a 6-0 run, and the quarter went for quite a while there without Ludington scoring. Now there's a basket. Give that one to Maddie Lynn. That's a good way to start this second quarter here. Ludington trails by 4 now, 12-8. Again, Montague went on that 12-0 run there. Ludington got those 6 points like within the first 3 minutes of the first quarter. Now we'll have a foul called on the Orioles. We have Karen H. checking in. She seems to be a fan of my jokes, and she said, here's one for you. What did one ocean say to the other ocean? Nothing. They just waved. You know, Karen, speaking of the oceans and lakes and so forth, Do you know how, just think how deep all the oceans of the world would be if the sponges didn't live in them. Okay, Montague gets 1 of 2 free throws. And now Montague leads 13-8. Julia's just sitting here shaking her head, my technical engineer. All right, Ludington with the ball. Bowman with it. They'll work it back now. Mosier to Charlie Morse, who's checked into the game. Charlie wears jersey number 5. There's a nice move by Bowman, and she gets the basket, and she's fouled. Montague up 13-10. Bowman's free throw is good. She completes the three-point play. Now Ludington trails by just 2, 13-11. 7:05 remaining in the opening half. There's a steal. Good defense by Mosier. J.C. Cole with the ball. Go! Oh, shot is no good, but she's fouled. Thought we were going to have another three-point possibility of a three-point play there. That's her first and team's second. Shooting for Ludington is J.C. Cole. Cole's free throw, no good. We'd like to thank Crown and Cork, another of our fine sponsors. They're located at 502 West Loomis Street. Second free throw, also no good. Crown and Cork, you can learn more about their specials and other important information on Facebook. Montague back the other way. The shot up, no good there by Caden Johnson, but she's fouled. Of course, Crown and Cork is closed right now. They'll be reopening in April. 6:52 to go in the second quarter. Montague 13, Ludington 11. First free throw is no good. Johnson's second attempt up and in. She's got 5 points in the game. Ludington trails 14-11. 6:46 left in the second quarter. Kelsey Bowman, nice move. Shot no good. Rebound Bowman. She'll get the ball now to Lynn. Lynn out to Charlie Morse. Now to Cole, back to Morse. Morse now to Kelsey Bowman. Bowman has the ball batted away. She gets it back, and now a timeout called by Coach Troy Veneman. It's a 30-second timeout. 6:29 to go here in this second quarter. Ludington trails 14-11. We'll step aside. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington has just scored a basket by Kelsey Bowman. She was fouled, went to the free throw line. Basket was no good. Even if it had went, it would not have counted. There was a line violation there against the Orioles. So Montague back with the basketball. Ludington trails by a point, 14-13, 6:20 left in this first half. Three-point attempt by Montague, up no good. Rebound fought for. Montague gets it right back in the lane. Shot up no good there by Caden Johnson. Montague again with it, and a foul called on the Orioles. Foul called on Maddie Lynn. Again, we'll be back tomorrow night bringing you more Ludington Oriole basketball action. It'll be from Fremont, boys basketball, JV and Varsity. First free throw is up and no good there by Montague's Annalise Schneider. On the court, well, actually checking into the Montague lineup, 52, Addie Smith, and number 5, Gabby Dietz. On the court for Ludington right now, you have Josephine Ewing, who's just reporting in for Maddie Lynn. Also, J.C. Cole. You have Kelsey Bowman. Also, Severa Mosier. Second free throw up and in by Schneider. She's got 4 points. Ludington trails by 2, 15-13. And the fifth Oriole on the court is Charlie Morse. Morse wears jersey 5. She's a freshman. There's a deflection right there, and Montague has the basketball. Addie Smith with it. I'll give it now to Gentry Nope. Nope to Smith. Now they'll swing it over to Gabby Dietz. 5:32 left in the second quarter. Montague 15, Ludington 13. Dietz with it. Now to Nope. Nope's pass deflected right there by Kelsey Bowman. Maddie Lynn reports back into the Oriole lineup. She wears lucky number jersey 13. Gabby Dietz, shot no good. Rebound to Annalise Schneider. We have a jump ball, possession arrow to Montague. .5:12 remaining in the second quarter. Pass too much right there, and it's going to go out of bounds. And it will be Ludington basketball. Into the Montague lineup, number 20, Riley Smith. Folks, Ludington Paint and Glass have been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. You can call Matt Ewing at Ludington Paint and Glass, 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects, is proud to support Ludington Oriole Sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network. Ludington turns the ball over. Now Montague turns it over. Bowman gets it, and she'll give it to Charlie Morse. Morse to Bowman. Bowman loses it. Now here comes Montague. That's Addie Smith with it. Smith will give it to Nope. Her shot, no good. And now a foul called on Kelsey Bowman. 4:44 to go in the second quarter. Ludington trails by 2, 15-13. Now the ball hits the backboard right there. Karams right to Kelsey Bowman. And here come the Orioles. Charlie Morse has it. Morse will take a three. No good. Last touched by Maddie Lynn. Be Montague basketball. Here come the Wildcats. Gentry Nope on the drive. She'll get it in. And now there's a steal by Bowman. Good defense by the Orioles. She'll get the ball ahead. J.C. Cole, shot no good. Ball is in the hands of Montague's Addie Smith. Now she'll take the shot. Good. Addie Smith with the basket. Montague 17, Ludington 13. 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Kelsey Bowman in the paint. Now her pass is picked off there by Addie Smith. Now there'll be a foul called on the Orioles' J.C. Cole. Fifth team foul on the Orioles. Addie Smith is at the free throw line. First free throw is no good. Returning to the Montague lineup will be 13, Caden Johnson. Into the Oriole lineup, number 30, Isla Veneman. She's a freshman. Second free throw is no good, but we have a line violation on Montague. Ludington basketball, 3:50 left in the opening half. J.C. Cole will bring the ball up. She'll give it now to Charlie Morse. Bowman has it. Bowman's pass deflected. Into the Montague lineup, Molly Mulder, number 23. Cole gives it over to Morse. Now back to Cole. They'll work it to Lynn. Now Lynn, her shot blocked out of bounds, and it'll remain with Ludington with 3:29 left in this second quarter. Veneman very lucky not to get a 5-second violation there. Now a traveling violation called on the Orioles. Montague with it. Now the ball deflected. Ludington momentarily had it. Lose it back to Montague. Caden Johnson has it. Johnson's pass intercepted, and now we have a jump ball. Possession arrow to Ludington. Ludington girls coming off an impressive 47-42 victory over the Cadillac Vikings on Monday night. Charlie Morse, Cole, now a traveling violation on the Orioles. Josephine Ewing reports back into the Orioles lineup. Montague will get the ball up the court. Shot up no good. Rebound, however, to Riley Smith. Smith still with it. Ball deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Ludington. 2:51 remaining in the second quarter. Five-second violation on Montague, so Ludington will get the ball back. Charlie Morse has it. Morse now will be called for a traveling violation. Severa Mosier will report back into the Ludington lineup. Isla Veneman will take a seat on the bench. Montague gets the ball in to Caden Johnson. Johnson now to Gabby Dietz. There's a steal by J.C. Cole for the Orioles. Cole will give it. Nice pass. Oh, sweet pass there. J.C. Cole gets the assist and getting the basket for the Ludington Orioles. Maddie Lynn. That breaks quite a scoring drought by both teams. Ludington now trails by just two, 17-15, with 2:12 left in the opening half. Now there's a steal by the Orioles. J.C. Cole has it. Cole to the hoop. She'll stop her, pull up her dribble right there. And now we'll get quite a little fight for the ball right there. Foul called there on Montague's number 23, Molly Mulder. Veneman back into the Oriole lineup. Veneman will take the shot. That's going to be no good. And now we have a foul called on the Orioles, Josephine Ewing. So on the court for the Orioles right now, you have Ewing, Veneman, Mosier, Cole, and Lynn. 1:55 to go in this opening half. Ludington trailed 12-6 at the end of the first quarter. Free throw is up and no good by Molly Mulder. Second attempt, no good. It was line violation. Even if it had one, it would not have counted. So Ludington with the basketball, 1:55 left in the second quarter. J.C. Cole will bring the ball up. She'll dish it now to Severa Mosier, to Lynn. Lynn, nice pass there. Oh, the basket no good, however. Ewing, point blank right there, just wouldn't fall. And now here come the Montague Wildcats. There's a steal there by Veneman. She'll get the ball ahead now to Mosier. Mosier to Lynn. Lynn shot up, no good, but she's fouled and she'll shoot two. 1:23 left in the second quarter. Montague 17, Ludington 15. Foul called on Caden Johnson of the Montague Wildcats. First free throw is good by Maddie Lynn. Annalise Schneider reports back into the Montague lineup. Back in for the Orioles, number 5, Charlie Morse. Second free throw, no good. Ball fought for, ends up in the hands of Severa Mosier. She'll give it now to Veneman, and she'll be called for the travel. Montague 17, Ludington 16, 1:13 left. There's a steal by Charlie Morse. Morse will get it now to Veneman, and her pass picked off. And with it for Montague was Annalise Schneider. Three-point attempt is up and good by Montague's Caden Johnson. That's her second three of the game. Montague now with a 4-point lead, 20-16. 48 seconds to go in the opening half. Bowman with it. Bowman, nice pass to Lynn. Shot no good. Rebound, Montague's Annalise Schneider. She'll get it ahead now to Gentry Nope. 31 seconds left in the second quarter. Ball deflected there, out of bounds. Last touch by the Orioles, Kelsey Bowman. Montague will get the ball in. Shot no good, but a foul called on Isla Veneman. Going to the free throw line and shooting two will be Gabby Dietz. First shot is no good. Again, the Orioles were up 12, or the Orioles were behind 12-6 at the end of one. Another line violation. The shot was no good, but it's been about the third or fourth line violation in this first half, both teams combined. Montague 20, Ludington 16, 16 seconds left in the opening half. Three-point attempt is up by Mosier, no good. Rebound to Montague. There's 8 seconds to go with the ball is Caden Johnson. Her shot is good, and she's fouled. She's got 10 points in this first half. Foul called on Charlie Morse. Free throw is up and good by Caden Johnson. Montague up 23-16 with 5 seconds to go in this opening half. 2 seconds, shot on the way, no good, and there's the buzzer, and your score at the half. Girls JV basketball action here at Hawley Gym. The Montague Wildcats 23, the Ludington Orioles 16. You are watching and listening to the Orioles on the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. We'll be back with the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show after these messages. Stay tuned.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. And Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. Welcome back to Hawley Gym. We're at the half girls JV basketball action. Montague 23, Ludington 16. And the Orioles, let's see here, they were outscored 11-10 in that second quarter after being outscored 12-6 in the opening quarter. Scoring in the first half for the Ludington Orioles, 2 for Raven the Wrecking Ball Thomas, 2 for Jalen Laird, 7 for Maddie Lynn, and 5 points for Kelsey Bowman. For the Montague Wildcats, 2 for Gabby Dietz, 2 for Gentry Nope, 4 for Annalise Schneider, 2 for Molly Mulder, 2 for Addie Smith, and a really nice first half for Caden Johnson. Let's see, she had 8, 9, 10, 11 points to lead her Montague Wildcats. We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Also a shout out to Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368. Also a shout out to Team Jamie Loney, 5-Star Real Estate. If you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5-Star Real Estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone at 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 5-Star Real Estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington. And, of course, the McGee Insurance Group. They have been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call 231-845-5000. The OSN's next broadcast tomorrow night from Fremont, and that will be boys JV and boys varsity basketball action. OSN will be there to live stream the JV game, and then we will also have the varsity game for you, and we will hook in with 102.7 WMOM. The Ludington Orioles and the Fremont Packers from Fremont tomorrow night. JV game starts at 5:30. The varsity game should start right around 7 p.m. Looking forward to that ball game at Fremont tomorrow night. Right now we're going to step aside, and when we return, we'll have more of the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show coming your way right here on the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Crown & Cork is Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar and is open Monday through Thursday from 4:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Stop in soon to taste some of our new fall menu items, including French onion soup and our seasonal cheesecake. All menu items are made fresh when ordered, and many have locally sourced ingredients. We also have a kids' play area for the littles to play in while the adults dine. And make sure you call us to host your next event. Our private dining space seats up to 80 people and offers a beautiful view of the Ludington Harbor. Crown & Cork is located at 502 West Loomis Street, across from the Ludington Marina. Follow us on Facebook to hear about our specials and other important information, or call us at 231-425-3557 to make a reservation today. We look forward to serving you soon.
When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. Welcome back to Hawley Gym. We're about to begin play here in the second half. Montague with the lead, 23-16. Again, a big thank you to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Montague with the basketball. Caden Johnson has it. She had the big first half for her Montague team, and now she'll take a three, and she'll nail it. Caden Johnson starting out where she left off in the first half with the three, and now Montague with a 10-point lead, 26-16. There's a shot by Raven Thomas, no good. Montague with the basketball. Working the ball around, they'll work it inside, deflected, it ends up in the hands of J.C. Cole, now deflected away from her. Montague has the ball right back. They'll work it inside, shot up no good by Annalise Schneider. Now we have a jump ball, possession arrow to Ludington. Cole will get it to Thomas. Back to Cole, now inside, 15-footer up by Laird, no good. She shot that ball actually just inside the free throw line, so we'll clarify that was about a 14-footer. Okay, now Montague on the attack. 6:54 left in this third quarter. There's a three-pointer up, no good by Gentry Nope. Rebound to Raven Thomas, and her pass sails out of bounds, and it will be Montague basketball. Checking into the GU lineup will be number 5, Gabby Dietz. Folks, Urca Auto Center is one of our fabulous sponsors. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. There's a steal by the Orioles. Cole, turnaround, no good. Montague with it. Folks, the vehicles on Urca's lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family's been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. Montague in the paint. Shot put up no good there by Annalise Schneider. And now Ludington will get the ball ahead. J.C. Cole with it. Her shot up and good. Orioles needed that. They've been in a bit of a scoring drought. And they trail now by 8, 26-18. 5:42 to go in this third quarter. Riley Smith with it. Smith, shot up and no good there by Riley Smith. Jump ball, possession error to Montague. Montague will get the ball in. Smith with it. Ball deflected there. Last touched by the Orioles. Looked like J.C. Cole was the last to touch it. Montague gets the ball in. With it is Caden Johnson. Johnson for 3. No good. Rebound fought for, and we'll have a foul. And it's going to be called on Montague's 10, Gentry Nope. .5:13 left in the third quarter. Montague 26, Ludington 18. Lynn's shot is no good, and now we have a tie-up. Possession arrow to Ludington. Thomas just gets it in before the 5-second violation. Three-pointer up, no good there. That shot was put up by Severa Mosier. Going to have a foul called on the Orioles, number 11, Raven Thomas. That's her 4th. Nope has it for Montague. She'll get the ball ahead now to Annalise Schneider. Schneider back to Gentry. Nope. Over to Caden Johnson for 3. No good. Rebound, Raven Thomas. Thomas will get the ball ahead to J.C. Cole. Her shot up and good. Cole's got 4 points. Ludington trails by 6, 26-20. Now we'll have a traveling violation on Montague. Josephine Ewing returns to the Oriole lineup. .4:30 to go in the third quarter. Orioles have cut the Montague lead down to 6. Laird with it. I'm sorry, that's Lynn to Mosier. Now a shot put up by J.C. Cole. No good, but she's fouled, and she'll shoot 2. Foul called on Annalise Schneider. Cole's first free throw is good. She's got 5 points all here in the second half. Second shot, no good. Montague basketball. Gentry Nope with it. Nope will give it now to Riley Smith. Back to Nope. Still with it. She'll get it down and to her teammate Annalise Schneider, who will get the basket. Montague up 28-21. Laird cross-court pass to Mosier. Her shot up, no good. Rebound by Lynn momentarily. Now we have a fight for the ball. The jump ball, possession arrow to Montague. If you are having back and neck pain, Oriole Nation, and you need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, see Dr. Mark Yak at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment necessary. Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yak at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, located next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. We had a steal there by the Orioles. Ludington had a couple cracks at the basket, couldn't score, but they did draw the, well, actually, they have possession of the ball. 3:33 to go. Nice entry pass there. Shot up is good by Jalen Laird with the left hand. Montague 28, Ludington 23. 3:21 to go. There's a steal by Severa Mosier. Mosier will give the ball to Laird. Three-pointer! Jalen Laird from the top of the key. Boom! Right there, sister. And Ludington has cut the lead down to 2 points as Laird nails the three. There's a shot put up by Montague, and it's good. And scoring that basket for the Wildcats, Caden Johnson. She now has 16 in the game. And there's a steal by Caden Johnson. She's guarded there by J.C. Cole. Montague 30, Ludington 26. Inside, foul called. Gabby Dietz went up with a shot right there, and a foul is going to be called on the Orioles, Severa Mosier. .240 left in this third quarter. First free throw is no good. Second attempt, no good. Another line violation. This may be a game in which I've seen more line violations from the free throw line than any other game I have done the play-by-play for. Montague up by 4, 30-26, and now we have a traveling violation called on the Orioles. Folks, Groundworks Landscaping is located at 5634 West Dewey Road. This time of year, Groundworks offers the following services: snow removal, firewood sales and delivery, subcontracting, and general labor by the hour. Phone number to Groundworks Landscaping, 231-690-6994. Montague with the basketball. There's a steal by the Orioles momentarily. Montague gets it right back. Now Montague turns it right back over to the Orioles. Laird, she'll dish it now to Mosier. Ewing, turn around, up, no good. Ball fought for. And now we'll have a foul called on the Orioles, Josephine Ewing. 2:05 to go in the third quarter. Montague 30, Ludington 26. Hey folks, Lundquist Furniture is West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, give Trent Lundquist a call, or anybody who's working at Lundquist. They can be reached at 231-757-3368. I know my wife and I, most of our furniture is from Lundquist. Okay, there's a inbound pass, and we have an over and back violation called on Montague there. 1:52 to go in the third quarter. Timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here, and we're going to tell you about Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. And Pure Marquette Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. They're located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you are by chance looking to build, give Scott Latimer a call to set up an appointment. 231-398-7463. That's PM Builders. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Montague 30, Ludington 26. Orioles with the basketball. J.C. Cole has it. Into the corner, Laird for three, no good. Ball fought for, out of bounds, last touched by the Ludington Orioles. Montague will get the ball in. They have a 4-point lead. Now we're going to have a foul called on Jalen Laird. Wildcats will get the ball in. There's a nice deflection there by Laird, and now J.C. Cole has it for Ludington. She'll get it to Laird. Laird shot, no good. That was a tough angle right there. Jalen almost got it to fall. However, Montague with the basketball. There's a drive, baseline drive shot, no good. Deflected there. Coming away with it for the Orioles is Severa Mosier. I see former Ludington girls varsity softball coach Scooter Schiller, now Scooter Hankwitz, in the house tonight with her husband Terry. Scooter, of course, a Montague High School graduate, which she taught at Ludington area schools for many years and was a very successful softball coach for the Orioles. Took them to a number of conference championships, district championships, and of course the 1983 team was the Class B state runner-up. 52 seconds left in this third quarter. Ludington trails Montague 30-26. Jalen Laird with the ball. She'll give it now to Mosier. Mosier trying to get the ball to Ewing. It's picked off, and here comes Montague. 38 seconds to go in the third quarter. Gentry Nope with the ball. Deflected. Addie Smith has it now. Over to Caden Johnson. Johnson's pass picked off there by Ewing. And now with it for the Orioles is Mosier. Laird for three, no good. Took that shot from the top of the key. Here comes Montague. There's a steal by the Orioles. J.C. Cole with the steal. Timeout, Ludington. Montague 30, Ludington 26. 9.5 seconds left in this third quarter. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside. You're watching and listening to Oriole basketball on the OSN.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington trails Montague 30-26. 9.5 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Laird will get the ball into Mosier. Down to 6 seconds to go. Now they're swinging across, three-pointer, up, no good, and there's the buzzer. And at the end of three from Hawley Gym, your score, girls JV basketball action, the Montague Wildcats 30, the Ludington Orioles 26. Back after these messages, you're watching and listening to the OSN.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. We've begun play here in the fourth quarter. Girls JV basketball action. Ludington trails by 4 to the Montague Wildcats, 30-26. We have a jump ball right off the bat here. Possession arrow to the Orioles. Hey folks, Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee. They are the exclusive post-game sponsor of the Orioles via the OSN, and they are a caring business foremost. Hey, there's a three-pointer there for Jalen Laird. She gets that one from the same spot on the court. She got her first three-pointer in this game, the top of the key. Orioles trail by just a point, and now there's a shot put up no good there by Molly Mulder. Ludington has the ball. They trail by a point, 30-29. 7:17 left in this ball game. Raven Thomas with the ball. Thomas to Laird. They'll swing it now to Cole. Inside to Lynn. Lynn, nice pass there to Thomas. Her shot no good. Rebound, Bowman. God! Kelsey Bowman with the basket, and the Orioles have a 1-point lead, 31-30. Ludington was down at the half, 23-16. Now there's a three-pointer there by Montague, no good. Fought for. Coming away with it for Montague was Annalise Schneider. Caden Johnson has it now. She'll give it up to Riley Smith. He'll kick it back out. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebound fought for. Raven Thomas has it. Thomas will get the ball ahead to J.C. Cole. Ludington up 31-30. Cole shot. Good! J.C. Cole with the shot. Ludington now has a three-point lead, 33-30. 6:18 left in this game. And now a foul called on the Orioles' Kelsey Bowman. Ludington was down 12-6 at the end of one. They were down 23-16 at the half and down 30-26 entering this fourth quarter. They now lead 33-30. Gentry Nope with it. Nope, down the lane, shot, no good. We got a jump ball though, and possession arrow to Montague. Montague on the attack with the ball is Caden Johnson. She'll give it now to Riley Smith. Smith on the drive. Shot no good. Now we're going to have a foul. I believe it's going to be on Bowman. That's her third. 5:51 left in the game. 3-point Oriole lead. Girls JV basketball action. Montague, there's a steal, and with the ball, J.C. Cole for the Orioles. Shot up and no good. Rebound up by Thomas. God! Raven Thomas follows the missed shot there by J.C. Cole. The follow-up up and in, and now Ludington with a 5-point lead, 35-30. Caden Johnson, three-pointer, no good. Rebound to Maddie Lynn. She'll give it now to Jalen Laird. Laird, Cole, her shot, no good. Right there, though, putting it in. Kelsey Bowman. Bowman was in the right place at the right time right there. The shot was short, ended up in her hands, and she gets the basket. Now a 7-point Oriole lead with 5:04 left in the game. Ludington up 37-30. There's a shot up, no good. That was put up by Caden Johnson. 4 bodies on the floor right now, and we have a jump ball. Raven Thomas down there hustling, showing great effort, great drive right there. Gets the tie up, and it's Ludington basketball. Jalen Laird gives it to Maddie Lynn. Raven Thomas has it now. Back on top. Laird will give it to Thomas. Raven Thomas shot up, in and out, no good. Rebound, however, to Lynn. She'll give it to Thomas. Her shot is no good, but she draws the foul. Got to love the way that Raven Thomas is playing right now with 4 fouls. She's at the free throw line. 4:38 left in the game. 7-point Oriole lead. First free throw is up and no good by Raven Thomas. Shout out to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call. Second free throw also no good. You can give them a call at 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Montague on the attack. 4:29 left in the game. Now we'll have a timeout. Montague, a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here and tell you about Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. And of course, Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center is located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. You can reach Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center will put collision damage in reverse. .425 left in the game. Ludington 37, Montague 30. There's a three-point attempt, no good. Long rebound to Montague's Gentry Nope. We're down to 4:12 left. And we have a foul now called on the Ludington Orioles. Foul called on Kelsey Bowman. That's her 4th. Riley Smith at the free throw line. First shot is no good. Gabby Dietz reports back into the Montague lineup. Second attempt up and good. That breaks a long scoring drought for the Montague Wildcats right there. Ludington up 37-31. Thomas has it inside to Bowman. Bowman, nice move. Shot up and God! Beautiful move there by Kelsey Bowman. And she gets the basket. She's got 11 points tonight. Ludington up 39-31. There's a shot by Montague. No good. It went up and hit the support bracket, and it'll be Oriole basketball. 3:44 left in the game. 8-point Oriole lead, 39-31. Raven Thomas now to Laird, back to Thomas. She'll take the three. God! The wrecking ball. Raven Thomas buries the three. Nothing but net. You can hear the swoosh all the way up here in the Oriole bird nest. Ludington now up 42-31. Huge three-pointer there by Raven Thomas. Now Montague comes back down and gets a basket. Score that one to number 10, Gentry Nope. Ludington up 42-33. J.C. Cole with it. We're down to 3 minutes left in the game. Timeout, Ludington. Coach Troy Veneman wants a timeout. He saw something out there he didn't like. It's a full timeout. 2:56 to go. Girls JV basketball action at Hawley. Ludington 42, Montague 33. Stay tuned.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. information. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington up 42-33, 2:56 left in the game. Mike Benedict just arrived here. He's checking out night of Ludington basketball. Always good to see Benny. And now with the ball, Jalen Laird. She'll get it to Bowman. Her shot. Oh, it's gone. Whoa! That was an absolute prayer that she just put up, and it was answered. Kelsey Bowman gets the basket. She banked it high off the glass, and somehow, I don't know how it happened, folks, it nestles between the twines. She's at the free throw line trying to complete the three-point play. And the free throw is no good. 2:47 left in the game. Ludington 44, Montague 33. Girls JV basketball action. Montague on the attack. There's a deflection. The ball ends up in the hands of Maddie Lynn. Now J.C. Cole has it. Cole will dish it to Jalen Laird. Back to J.C. Cole. 2:26 to go in the game. Raven Thomas has it. Thomas now, they'll swing it. Lynn had it. Bowman now with it. Bowman in the paint. She'll dish it out to her teammate, Jalen Laird. Laird's pass picked off by Montague's Caden Johnson. And jump ball. What a play by J.C. Cole. That was a phenomenal, fantastic defensive play by the Orioles' J.C. Cole, going back right there and getting the jump ball with Montague's Caden Johnson. 2:08 left in the game. Ludington up 44-33. Caden Johnson. She'll give it up now to Nope. Nope. Her shot. Oh, nice shot there by Gentry Nope. Little underhand scoop shot. Ludington 44, Montague 35. 1:50 left in the game. Laird will give it now to Lynn. I'm sorry, that's Thomas with the ball. Now to J.C. Cole. J.C. Cole has had a tremendous ball game tonight. A number of these girls have. Kelsey Bowman also. There's a shot. Bowman no good. Rebound Bowman. She'll give it to Thomas. Thomas with 1:22 left in the game to Laird. Laird will give it to J.C. Cole. Now she's going to be fouled. Hey, folks, Lundquist Furniture is West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Trent is there for you. Cole with it now to Laird. Laird will give it to Raven Thomas, to J.C. Cole, back to Laird. 1 minute, 1 second left in the ball game. Raven Thomas with it. Thomas, timeout called by Coach Troy Veneman. It's a full timeout, 55 seconds left. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network. Ludington up 44-35, girls JV basketball action. Don't go away, Oriole Nation.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. 48 seconds left in the game. Ludington with the basketball, and they have a 9-point lead. Now there's a steal by Montague. Shot is up and in by Gentry. Nope. Ludington up 44-37. 34 seconds left in the game. Cole's pass deflected. Here comes Montague. Nope with it, and her shot is no good. Rebound, Raven Thomas. She'll give the ball there to Laird. Laird will outlet it now to J.C. Cole. We're down to 18 seconds to go in the game. Cole will give it now to Thomas and over to Laird. Cross-court pass. We're down to 10 seconds to go. Maddie Lynn with it now. 7 seconds. This is going to be, Coach Troy Veneman is going to be very happy with this victory here tonight. And there's the buzzer. And your final score, the Ludington Orioles. And a comeback victory. They win 44-37 over the Montague Wildcats. And we're going to step aside. When we return, we will have the Smith and Eddy post-game show coming your way right here on the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. A nice win for the Ludington girls JV basketball team tonight, 44-37 over the Montague Wildcats. Ludington outscored Montague 18-7 in that decisive fourth quarter. You look back at the first quarter, Ludington was outscored 12-6. They were outscored 11-10 in the second quarter. They outscored Montague 10-7 in the third, and again 18-7 in the fourth. Ludington trailed 23-16 at the half. They were down 30-26 at the end of three, but they win 44-37. Points tonight for the Orioles: 7 points for Raven, the wrecking ball Thomas, 10 points for Jalen Laird, 7 for Maddie Lynn, 7 for J.C. Cole, and Kelsey Bowman with 13. For Montague tonight, 2 for Gabby Dietz, 8 points for Gentry Nope, 6 for Annalise Schneider, 1 for Riley Smith, 2 for Molly Mulder, 2 for Addie Smith, and Caden Johnson tonight. Let's see, she had 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. She had 16 points to lead Montague. So I know that Coach Troy Veneman's going to be very happy. His team with a nice comeback victory tonight, 44-37. And again, a big thank you to Smith and Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith and Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith and Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. And that's just about going to, well, we'll give it another few seconds here, but we're going to step aside, and when we return, we'll see if one of the Ludington JV coaches aren't up yet. We'll turn things over. So you're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned. We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. Welcome back, Oriole Nation. Again, the JV girls winning by the score of 44-37. And a big thank you to Smith & Eddy, our exclusive post-game sponsor. And we're going to wrap things up with that. When we return, we'll have the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show coming your way right here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
This is a presentation of the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. High school sports are on the air and online. Watch this game at the Oriole Sports Network Facebook group or YouTube channel and listen to this game via radio at 102.7 WMOM, smart devices like Amazon Alexa and Google Home, or via streaming audio at WMOM.FM. This game is a presentation of the following sponsors: House of Flavors Manufacturer, House of Flavors Restaurant, Safe Harbor Credit Union, Indian Summer Co-op, Smith & Eddy Insurance. Also in part by PM Builders, Benedict's Collision, Lundquist Furniture, Crown & Cork Waterfront Kitchen, Ludington Paint and Glass. In addition, today's game is brought to you by IRCA Auto Center, Team Jamie Loney 5-Star Real Estate, McGee Insurance, Ludington Chiropractic, and Groundworks Landscaping. Now it's time to bring you all the action with Todd Scoop Hansen and the team live here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you on the play-by-play call tonight. And I'll be joined shortly by Ludington boys varsity basketball coach and also the executive director and producer of the Oriole Sports Network, Thad Shank. He'll be doing color commentary with me tonight. Julia Habman is the OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer. And, of course, we have Mason Conger as our OSN cameraman. JV action tonight. Ludington wins over Montague by the score of 44-37. Got a game here tonight, a West Michigan Conference Lakes Division matchup tonight. The Ludington Orioles and the Montague Wildcats. Should be a good ball game between these two schools. And we want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Tomorrow night, we'll have boys basketball coming your way from Fremont. We'll be live streaming the JV and varsity games, of course, with the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM for the varsity game, just the OSN for the JV game, Ludington boys at Fremont. But we've got a girls varsity game coming at you right now as Hawley Gym continues to fill with Oriole faithful, and see some of the Montague faithful over right across from us as well. The Ludington Orioles and the Montague Wildcats in action tonight. We want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Of course, they're our exclusive post-game sponsor. And coming in and joining me with doing color commentary tonight, we'll have the one and only Thad Shank, who's our OSN Executive Director, producer, and happens to be the Ludington boys varsity basketball coach. Good to see you, Coach.
Good to see you, Scoop. How you doing?
Doing awesome. JV's with a nice comeback victory tonight over Montague. And Coach Veneman, I know, is going to be happy about that. The final score was 44-37, so a nice comeback victory. Our Ludington JV team, they trailed 23-16 at the half. They were down by 4 entering the fourth quarter, 30-26, and they have a nice 44-37 victory over Montague.
Well, I'm sure that Coach Veneman will take that.
No doubt about that. Your boys getting set for a big match against Fremont tomorrow night, but tonight we've got girls basketball action, a West Michigan Conference Lakes Division showdown between the Ludington Orioles and the Montague Wildcats. These teams last year, Coach, were 1-2 in the West Michigan Conference. This year, Fremont's number 1, Ludington number 2. Fremont Montague's a bit on hard times right now, but still a competitive basketball team.
Well, I can't tell you I know a whole heck of a lot about Montague girls basketball, but it'll be fun to watch our Lady Orioles tonight. They got a little bit of momentum with that victory over Cadillac on Tuesday night or Monday night, and let's add to that a little bit tonight, I guess.
Exactly. That was a sweet victory over Cadillac, and Coach Warren Stowe will be the first to admit that the Cadillac girls have been in the kitchens of our Ludington ball players' minds for some time. So a sweet victory.
Why have they been in the kitchen of your Ludington ball players' mind? Explain me why that's the case.
I think it's just a psyche, Coach. Kind of like also the Mason County Central girls have kind of been giving our girls fits the last number of years, too. It's just one of those mental things.
You think so?
Yeah.
Did Coach Stowe say that, or is that something that you made up a little bit?
Kind of a little bit both ways, but he totally agreed with me, Coach.
Yeah.
So,
well, Cadillac had some very good teams a few years back. I don't think the last 4 or 5 years they played at that same level, but at the same time, whenever you play a big North Division I basketball team like that, they play at a little bit higher level of competition. Good to play those non-conference games that prepare you for your conference games and the tournament run.
Exactly. It's good to see, Coach. I'm seeing some of your ball players here in attendance tonight supporting the girls team. There's, I'm seeing Robbie Killips down there. I'm seeing Spencer Holmes. There's Sunshine Schillinger. And I'm seeing some of our sponsors here tonight, too. Mike Benedict sitting right down below us. It's a nice crowd out here on Thursday night here at Hawley for girls varsity basketball action. And earlier I talked with Oriole head coach Warren Stowe, and here's what he had to say in regards to tonight's ball game. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. Coach Warren Stowe is with me. Coach Stowe, your girls coming off a game in which I thought they may have played their best game of the season against the Cadillac Vikings, a nice 47-42 win on Monday. Tonight, you're back in league action against league full Montague. Montague, they've got some players. They're not having that great of a year if you look at the record, but they have some athletes on the team. They're, I believe, 3-9 overall and 3-4 possibly. I know they got 3 wins in the conference.
Yeah, that sounds about right, and you're spot on with Montague. You know, that's a couple girls down from last year's team due to graduation and stuff, but you know, other than that, that's a core of a really good team that finished second in the league last year, and the only team we lost to in league last year. So we know that we're going to have to play our best, and that Montague's going to be coming up here looking to get a win. But we'll see what happens.
Your girls seem to really gel against the Cadillac Vikings on Monday night. I know that's been a monkey on their backs for a number of years now, the Cadillac Vikings. Really good game from Madeline Kenyon, who had, I believe, 4 3-pointers, and also a real nice game from Peyton Welch. I mean, all your girls played well, but those 2 girls really stood out.
Yeah, they did a really good job scoring. You know, and they were the recipients of some really unselfish play. And I agree. I think that was probably our best game. If people had seen us play against Bay City John Glenn, some people might think that was our best game because we were just humming on that game. But, you know, that was a lesser opponent as compared to Cadillac. And like we talked in some of the pregame interviews and postgame interviews, you know, this team has had trouble against that type of opponent, you know, strong, physical kids, and to come out on top against that type of opponent, and then it being Cadillac, where admittedly I think my girls would say there's some mental things to get past there. Just they haven't had a lot of success. So, really awesome. And I thought especially in the second half, offensively, we did a really good job of sharing the basketball and making the extra pass. And it's no coincidence that when that stuff happens, good things happen.
Your makeup on this team, you got a lot of unselfish girls on this ball team. Would you say that's one of your strong points?
I would, that's still something you have to coach. I don't think anyone's selfish, consciously, I hope, but we're still working through decision making, and we go in spurts where maybe we're not making the decisions we should, and the game is so fast that that's the great thing about basketball and the bad thing about basketball. It's hard because you have to make split-second decisions constantly every second of the game. But I think that in that statement, we are always trying, hopefully, to make the right decisions. And like I said, when we do, really good things happen. And it's life. You're not always going to make the right decision, whether you want to or not. Sometimes we take bad shots. Sometimes we take really good shots. The goal is just to constantly keep growing as a group, and I think that we're doing that.
Ludington Orioles right now, a key West Michigan Conference Lakes Division matchup tonight against the Montague Wildcats, trying to chase down the Fremont Packers in the league. Fremont, last I checked, they had a one-game lead over the Orioles. They were undefeated, so hopefully you can hold serve through the rest of the conference, Coach, and then get Fremont in their gym.
Yeah, that'd be great. We're going to focus on this one right now, and the Fremont stuff will take care of itself. But, we know that Montague is a good group of girls and that we're going to have to play our best, and we're prepared to do that. And it's just climbing the mountain one step at a time and take care of our business tonight. We'll go from there.
And, Coach, your starting lineup.
Yeah, Carly at the 1, Emma at the 2, Elle at the 3, Jenna at the 4, and Jordan at the 5.
All right. Well, good luck to the Lady O's. As always, go O's.
Go O's. Thank you.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Both teams at their benches getting their last-minute instructions right now. We want to thank Pure Marquette Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, and we'll tell you more about them here in just a moment. But right now we are going to step aside for our national anthem, and when we return, those PM Builders starting lineups coming your way right here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Crown & Cork is Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar and is open Monday through Thursday from 4:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Stop in soon to taste some of our new fall menu items, including French onion soup and our seasonal cheesecake. All menu items are made fresh when ordered, and many have locally sourced ingredients. We also have a kids' play area for the littles to play in while the adults dine. And make sure you call us to host your next event. Our private dining space seats up to 80 people and offers a beautiful view of the Ludington Harbor. Crown & Cork is located at 502 West Loomis Street, across from the Ludington Marina. Follow us on Facebook to hear about our specials and other important information, or call us at 231-425-3557 to make a reservation today. We look forward to serving you soon.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym, and here are your starting lineups as sponsored by Pure Marquette Builders, who are located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. They construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. First for the Montague Wildcats, coached by Jess DeBruin, assisted by Grace Kuhl. Starting at the guards, number 3, Adeline Peterson. She is a junior. Also number 5, Kennedy Johnson, a senior. And number 10, Ava Vandermeulen, a junior. The forwards are number 11, Braylon Boltema, a junior. And number 30, Addison Pranger, a junior. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Warren Stowe, assisted by Katie Mesher, starting at the guards, number 20, Eliana Jeruzal. She is a junior. Also number 23, Emma McKinley, a senior. And number 25, Carly Mesher, a senior. The forwards are number 10, Jenna Skiba. She is a junior. And number 40, Jordan Anderson, a junior. The Ludington Orioles and the Montague Wildcats getting set for action here tonight. Ludington will be in their home white jerseys, black lettering and numerals trimmed in orange. Montague in black jerseys, blue lettering and numerals trimmed in, what would you call that, Coach, a gold or a white?
I would say white. Scoop.
White, we'll say white.
It
is white. It is white. You know, I didn't see, it wasn't that long ago, I saw my eye doctor, Dr. Branning, so I should be pretty good on the eyesight right now, so, whoops. All right, Coach, how'd your boys' practice go tonight?
It was pretty good. We had to practice in OJ Middle School gym, which is not representative of what we play in varsity games in, but it's our gym situation, so.
Ludington right off the bat, Jenna Skiba off her miss right there, gets an offensive rebound and a putback, so a quick 2-0 lead for the Orioles. I don't know if I'm liking that Montague jersey. It's kind of, it's a black jersey. Montague generally a white jersey or a blue jersey.
You really want those white numbers, don't you, Scoop?
Exactly.
You struggle a little bit, don't you?
Exactly, Coach. It happens as we get older. All right, there's a nice little teardrop in the lane, put up and in by Montague's Addison Pranger, and we got a tie game at 2 apiece. Jeruzal with it. She'll give it to Skiba. Skiba shifts it now over to McKinley. Emma will give it back to Carly Mesher. Now to Jeruzal. They'll give it to Jordan Anderson, baseline. Nice! Boy, if Ludington can continue doing that all night, Coach, that would really help them out. Jordan Anderson being very aggressive on the baseline drive. Montague.
Well, if they score like that, yeah, they're going to be doing pretty well all night, I think, Scoop.
Yep. Montague trails Ludington. Montague with the ball. Turn around in the lane, up no good. Rebound to Jeruzal. Ludington up 4-2. 6:44 left in the opening quarter. Emma, nice pass there. Oh, shot just a little bit short, however, by Jordan Anderson. Nice pass from Emma McKinley there.
Well, when you have a girl of Jordan's height who can get down the court like that, I mean, pretty darn good athlete. That's a big positive. She was leading the break down there, and they got her a great look, so that's awesome.
Gotta love the atmosphere here tonight, Coach, on a Thursday night at Hawley. Great to see so many.
We're very blessed with a community that supports basketball, and kids I know feel very lucky to have it, because you go to other gyms around West Michigan and you don't have that same energy.
Three-pointer up by Montague, no good. Ball tipped, and Jordan Anderson comes away with it for the Orioles. But a real nice environment here tonight. Ludington and Montague in action. Girls varsity basketball action. Again, the JVs win a real good ball game tonight by the score of 44-37. Three-pointer! Eliana Jeruzal, and as Rich Kirby is fond of saying, boom! She nails the three-pointer, and Ludington up 7-2. Montague on the attack. With the ball, number 3, that's Adeline Peterson. Good defense here by the Orioles. And forces a turnover, Ludington basketball.
Well, Scoop, you know better than I, because I know you're at the majority of the girls' games this year, but as the shooting seemed to improve over the last few weeks of the season, I mean, because obviously when you can knock that perimeter shot, that changes a lot of things.
Yeah, it definitely has, Thad. You look at the game against Cadillac, they came together very nicely. They had that nice win against Manistee as well. An over and back violation there on the Orioles. Coach, when I talked with Coach Stowe earlier today, you know, I said, hey, Coach, this had the win against Cadillac the other night had to have been your best game of the year. He goes, well, Scoop, it's up there, but he goes, if you would have seen us play against Bay City John Glenn, most people would say that was our best game of the season. And that was during the holiday tournament in Detroit. But I would say definitely that the shooting has picked up in the last week and a half. A little back and forth right now between Ludington and Montague right now. Both teams turning the ball over. and give credit to each other's defense.
Well, Ludington, Coach Stowe has the ladies doing a lot of nice things. He always has. But it just makes it a lot easier if you can make the perimeter shot. The majority of girls' games that I've seen this year, teams have been playing zone defenses, and they're begging us to make the perimeter shot. So you can do a lot of things very well, but if you can't consistently knock down that shot, it makes it tough.
Ludington up 7-2 right now. Teams trading the ball back over on turnovers right now. There's a three-pointer up and in by Montague's number 11, Braylon Baltimore. So Ludington up by 2 now, 7-5. I know in the last game, Thad, that Madeline Kenyon had 4 three-pointers, and she had a nice game, 12 points. Ludington had 6 three-pointers in the ball game in that win over Cadillac. There's a three-pointer off the mark there by Jerusalem. And somebody else who's really impressed me, Coach, the last, actually the whole season, has been the transfer from Mason County Central, and that's Peyton Welch. She seems to be all over the court, both offensively and defensively. She had 12 the other night against Cadillac as well. Three-pointer up, no good there. That was, again, put up by Baltimore, and here come the Ludington Orioles.
Yeah, they can't give her a free look out there. They have to be, obviously, she is one of their better shooters. And
cross-court pass.
Got to limit that shot.
Kenyon for 3, no good. Rebound, let's see, last touched by the Ludington Orioles. Okay.
Both teams have come out with full court pressure. I think both teams' goal tonight is see if they can turn the other team over a little bit and produce some offense from their defense.
Ludington up 7-5, 3:28 to go. There's a steal by Peyton Welch. And that's what you call, she overlaid the shot, however. Now she's going to be called for the foul. Peyton Welch tried to, could have took that shot herself, Coach, but unselfishly got the ball over to her teammate, Eliana Jerusalem, who she thought had a better angle on there. Shot was overlaid, and then a foul called on Welch. Orioles up 7-5, 3:16 to go, opening quarter. Thursday night basketball from Hawley Gym. Back end of a JV girls varsity doubleheader. It's been a big week of basketball for the Ludington Orioles. Girls won here on Monday against Cadillac. The boys were at Cadillac on Tuesday, and they fought their tails off, but they fell to a very tall Cadillac team. I know Coach Shank very happy. You're usually not that cheery after a defeat, but you said it was one of those good learning defeats.
Well, I mean, Cadillac's a very good high school basketball team. Obviously, we would have liked to have won that game, and we did a number of things well enough to win that game, but got to be better. I mean, we're going to play teams that size. We just got to be better limiting second opportunities than we did on Tuesday night.
Maisie Collins checks into the Montague lineup. She wears jersey number 33. She is a junior. And your boys will be at Fremont tomorrow. Last I checked, I think Fremont was a game or two below 500. They're still a dangerous team, aren't they, Coach?
Well, they were up on us 25-7 in the first quarter last time we played them. So
that's true.
Like we said this year in the boys' conference, pretty good depth. I mean, there's no gimme games in the boys' conference this year, so we got to be prepared.
Foul is going to be called there on Jordan Anderson. Ludington with a 2-point lead right now, 7-5. 2 minutes left in the opening quarter. Carly Mesher and Jenna Skiba will both report back into the Oriole lineup. We'd like to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, our exclusive postgame sponsor, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. There's a deflection now. Jenna Skiba has it for the Orioles. Skiba loses control of it. Montague has it, and now Peyton Welch will get it right back for Ludington. Welch on the drive, shot up, no good. Rebound to Montague's number 30, and that is Addison Pranger. 1:33 remaining, opening quarter. Montague with the basketball. They'll work it around. Now over to Baltimore. Nice pass. And
Great possession by
That
Montague. I was about to say that both teams have kind of been forcing the issue a little bit and not using their dribble a little bit too much. But that possession, Montague used the pass to shift the zone and move the zone and had a real good possession.
There is a pass that Carly Mesher would like to have back there, Coach. Made a pass. It was picked off. Emma McKinley looks like she's a little bit banged up, walking to the bench rather gingerly right now. Jordan Anderson comes back in. So on the court for the Orioles now, you have Anderson, you have Welch, Mesher, you also have Kenyon, and you have Skiba. First free throw is up and no good there. 7-7, Ludington and Montague, 57 seconds left. A very fast-moving, fast-paced first quarter. Second free throw, good. Bank is open. Hey, Coach, it's a point. A point, it doesn't matter how you get it, does it?
Well,
no style points. One free throw there. Here comes Ludington. They're down 8-7. Skiba with it now. Welch loses control of the ball, out of bounds. It'll be Montague basketball.
both teams' defenses have kind of done what they hoped to do tonight. They're speeding both teams up, and both teams have been making a few mistakes against the pressure.
We're down to 37 seconds left in the quarter with the ball. Adeline Peterson. Now, Welch has it for the Orioles. She'll give it to Mesher. There's a steal by the Orioles, a turnover for the Montague Wildcats. We're down to 26 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Montague with a 1-point lead, 8-7. Mesher will give it to Welch. She'll get it now to Skiba. Skiba bounce pass there to Anderson. She couldn't control it, out of bounds. Last touch by the Orioles. I'd like to see the Orioles just settle down a little bit, Coach, right now. Montague brings the ball up. 12 seconds to go, and now a foul called on the Orioles, and it's going to be on Madeline Kenyon.
It's kind of the scouting report that we've seen teams try to work on against the Orioles. You know, try to pressure their guards a little and force them into some mistakes. Then when they get in the half court, pack that zone in around the bigger girls that we have. Right now, they're really sinking down there on Jordan in that post right there and force us to shoot contested perimeter shots. Just have to be a little more patient.
Yep. First free throw is up and in. And at the line for Montague, number 24. I believe that's 24, Ella King. I think this is like one of the first games we've done this year, Coach. So your thoughts on the new free throw shooting rule here in the state of Michigan?
I'm not sure.
2 seconds.
I mean, it's
Oh, that's not. Coach Stowe can't be too happy about that. They had the clock awareness right there. They don't get a shot off, and the first quarter ends. Your score, we'll talk more about that, Coach, in the second quarter. But your score after one here at Hawley Gym, girls varsity basketball, Montague 9, Ludington 7. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
Crown & Cork is Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar and is open Monday through Thursday from 4:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Stop in soon to taste some of our new fall menu items, including French onion soup and our seasonal cheesecake. All menu items are made fresh when ordered, and many have locally sourced ingredients. We also have a kids' play area for the littles to play in while the adults dine. And make sure you call us to host your next event. Our private dining space seats up to 80 people and offers a beautiful view of the Ludington Harbor. Crown & Cork is located at 502 West Loomis Street, across from the Ludington Marina. Follow us on Facebook to hear about our specials and other important information, or call us at 231-425-3557 to make a reservation today. We look forward to serving you soon.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Montague up 9-7 at the end of the first quarter. And, Coach, your thoughts on the 5 fouls being, your team shooting after that?
Well, it's good if you're the team in the lead, and it's bad if you are the team trying to catch up in the late game. It's a little bit harder nowadays with that rule to be able to come back late in games from deficits, just the way it's set up with the 2-shot fouls. But it hasn't changed the game too much other than that fact.
There's a steal by our Orioles. taking it coast to coast. Peyton Welch with the steal and the basket. We got a tie game. You know, I've enjoyed the heck out of doing the games this year with all disciples of yours. Big Country, Matthew Westhouse, of course, Kyle the Dirty Gerzinski, and Evan McKinley.
Yeah, they're all intelligent and very eloquent kids. I wish I was as eloquent as some of those guys are. Good talkers, and they understand the game. So
3-point attempt by Montague, no good. Rebound ends up in the hands of Jalen Laird, who's checked into the game. She wears 44. Ball's taken away from her. However, the shot put up by Montague, no good. Rebound to Jordan Anderson, and now Carly Mesher has it. Mesher now to Anderson. Nice pass. Oh, just a little bit. Jalen got a little too far into the basket there, Coach, but good execution right there.
It was a great high-low action. They got the ball to Jordan. Jordan towers over everybody else. Great pass by Jordan. They just weren't able to finish, but that's the right idea.
Yep. On the court right now for the Orioles, you have Jerusalem, Mesher. Also, Ashley Stowe has checked into the game. She wears jersey 12. She's a junior. You also have Anderson out there and Laird. Ludington 9, Montague 9, 6:29 to go in the opening half. Montague was up 9-7 at the end of one. Wildcats, there's a nice nice deflection there by Laird, and now with the ball, Jerusalem. She'll give it to Mesher. Mesher now, they tried that again there. Not able, didn't work as good as the first time.
No, number 5 did a nice job sitting down on Jordan right there.
Ball ends up in the hands of Montague's number 11, and that was Braylon Boltema who gets the basket. Montague 11, Ludington 9, 5:51 to go in this opening half. And we're going to stay here and tell you about Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. And, of course, Indian Summer Co-op. They're the exclusive sponsor of the Player in the Spotlight. That Player in the Spotlight tonight for the Orioles will be Reese Willis. You'll hear her interview at the half. Indian Summer, proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Couple of birthday wishes going out. One to my mom, Sharon Bonzer. Also one to Stephen Esky Weinert, celebrating a birthday today. And also Thad's favorite official, Kirk Antikyre. Man with the best hair of any official in Michigan. Other people call him Hollywood.
I don't know if a lot of other men comment about his hair quite like you do, Scoop, but
he loves coming to Hawley Gym, Coach. He definitely loves. There's a shot up by Laird. No good to Anderson there. No good too much. Anderson loses it out of bounds, and it'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow to Ludington.
I'm not sure how that was a jump ball. There was one girl 6'3", touching it against 3 girls who were 5'8", but...
Yeah, every time I see Kirk, he's like, Scoop, you got to get on Thad more. I want more games up at Hawley. I said, well, that's not really on Thad. That's on our athletic director. Yeah. He loves coming to Ludington, though, yeah. Ball deflected out of bounds. It will be Ludington basketball.
My wife just always wished that Kirk would call the girls' games like he did the guys' games. She thought that he didn't let the girls play as much.
It's hard. Okay, interesting. Well,
I gave him the business for that for many years.
Hey, coming from Mrs. Shank, that's a good observation right there. So hopefully that hit home with Kirk. Ludington basketball, they're down 11-9, 5:13 to go in this second quarter. Jerusalem will get the ball in to Mesher. Mesher on the dribble drive, and she's going to draw the foul. Like the way that Carly took that ball to the hoop there.
Yeah, the girls set up that high horns ball screen. She had her choice to go off of Laird or Anderson, and she attacked off Laird nice and strong.
Ashley Stowe with the ball. Her pass is deflected right there and stolen by Ava Vandermeulen. And now with the ball for Montague will be Adeline Peterson. Three-point attempt up, and that's going to be off the mark and ends up in the hands of Jordan Anderson. Her pass, I don't know how it found its way there, but it did, to Eliana Jeruzal. Jeruzal will give it to Mesher now. She fakes the three. She'll give it up to Ashley Stowe. Stowe now over to Jeruzal. She fakes the three. She drives baseline, shot up, overlaid it right there. And Montague comes away with it now, and the ball goes out of bounds, and she was trying to get that to her teammate. Her teammate was starting to head up the court right there.
I don't think your teammate wanted it, Scoop. I think
so.
She had nothing to do with dribbling it up the court.
Got some changes right now into the Oriole lineup. Number 5, Peyton Welch. Also number 30, Madeline Kenyon. Also 10, Jenna Skiba reports in. And number 23, good to see Emma McKinley back there. There's a shot put up by Kenyon, no good. And now Welch had it momentarily, but when she corralled it, she was out of bounds. So it'll be Montague basketball. Montague up 11-9. It was 9-7 at the end of the first quarter. Montague with a 2-point lead. There's a steal by Skiba. Jenna Skiba gives it now to Peyton Welch. Her shot no good. Welch gets her a rebound of her missed shot. She gave it there to Kenyon, now to McKinley. Here's a little turnaround there by Laird, no good. Good hustle though by Skiba. She's able to save it to Laird. Laird will give it now to McKinley. McKinley now to Kenyon, back to McKinley. She'll swing it over to Welch. Cross-court pass, now Kenyon for three, no good. Rebound McKinley. Emma McKinley back out to Kenyon. Now to Laird. Laird will give it up to, and there's a collision there between Skiba and Welch. Boy, they had quite a collision there, Coach. Ludington doing a nice job on their passing right there, trying to get that shot they really liked.
Well, the last couple possessions, they've settled down a little bit more and been a little more patient on the offensive end of the floor and moved the ball. Hasn't resulted in buckets, but...
Into the game for the Orioles, number 15. That's Reese Willis. She's a junior. She's our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight tonight. Her interview will air at the intermission. Ludington down 11-9. They'll get it into Skiba. Skiba now to Welch. She's going to drive baseline. Shot up, no good. Tipped, and it ends up with Montague's Adeline Peterson. Peterson will bring the ball up. Now with it, and Montague still with it. Shot up, no good. And now with the ball there, Peyton Welch, and looks like she draws the foul. We're seeing a lot of shots, Coach, that appear to be pretty wild shots from both teams.
Yeah, both teams are struggling with each other's zone defense.
McKinley with it now. She'll give it to Welch. 2:46 to go in this second quarter. Kenyon now to Skiba. Skiba. 3-second violation on the Orioles. Again, it was 9-7 at the end of one. It's just 11-9 right now. 2:39 to go in this opening half. Mesher reports back into the Oriole lineup. She joins McKinley. Jeruzal also back in, and they're out there with Welch and Jordan Anderson. What's pretty unique about the lineup right now for the Orioles, Thad, is Ludington has two athletes out there who are going to be playing Division I sports and furthering their education. Emma McKinley signed last week with University of Detroit Mercy to be on their golf team. And Jordan Anderson has given a verbal to the University of Nebraska at Omaha to be a volleyball player with them.
Yeah, those are great accomplishments. I mean, we have a lot of good athletes here in Ludington, but Division I is a whole different ball game, and very few kids you see get that opportunity. I mean, as a basketball coach, I've never had a kid who's been a Division I player. So, and I'm old and I've been here a long time. So no, that's great.
Emma McKinley got that offensive rebound there, and she was fouled. 1:49 left in the opening half. Montague 11, Ludington 9. In front of a good crowd here tonight at Hawley Gym on a Thursday night. Peyton Welch with it. Welch cross court there to McKinley. McKinley will give it to Mesher. Mesher now. Jordan Anderson, nice move. And she just overlaid it there. Peyton Welch, she had an attempt on it, couldn't get it. Now we're going to have a tie-up. Possession arrow to Montague.
Yeah, she did a nice job catching and facing and ripping that ball through. Everything was pretty textbook there. She just wasn't able to finish it. But nice move by Jordan. Again,
the OSN and 102.7 WMOM will be at Fremont tomorrow. Boys JV and boys varsity basketball action. We still got a lot of basketball left here. Girls varsity basketball action at Hawley, the Ludington Orioles and the Montague Wildcats. Ludington with a 2-point lead. There's a shot, no good. Rebound, however, Montague, a little turnaround baseline jumper up and in by Montague's number 42, and that was Amanda Cedarquist, who's checked into the game for the Wildcats. Ludington trails 13-9. 57 seconds left in this opening half. Carly Mesher with the basketball. She'll give it now to Jerusalem. Cross court, Emma McKinley. McKinley to Welch. Welch shot up and good! Little baseline teardrop right there from Peyton Welch. She's got 4 points. Ludington trails by just 2, 13-11. 34 seconds left in the opening half. Montague moving the ball. And now we'll have an offensive foul called, I believe, on Emma. No.
Oh, Emma's on defense over there, Scoop, man.
I'm sorry, defense. I'm sorry.
You're kind of dozing off on me over here, buddy.
I was thinking Emma, but why I said offense instead of defense, I was thinking about a hip check right there, which Emma laid on the Montague player. Looks like she got the worst of it. Foul called on Emma McKinley. Defensive foul. And now we're going to have...
Well, it's all right to use your fouls in this situation right here. I think Coach Joe would like the clock to wind down a little bit. You got fouls to give. You got fouls to give right now, and they're trying to go for that last shot.
19 seconds left in the second quarter. Montague 13, Ludington 11. Wildcats working the ball. There's a steal by Jordan Anderson. Anderson now, ball goes off. Emma McKinley.
She should not have saved that ball back in there, but
0.2 of a second.
That's all right. She's a worker.
Yep. That's Emma for you.
It was dangerous, so it could have resulted in an easy bucket.
There's a shot. No good, and we're at the half here at Hawley Gym. Your score, the Montague Wildcats 13, the Ludington Orioles 11. And we'll be back in 1 minute with the Safe Harbor Credit Union.
2 minutes, Julia says.
You want
Scoop?
2 minutes?
2 minutes.
Hey, she's my technical engineer. If she wants 2 minutes, we'll give her 2 minutes. 2 minutes, we'll be back
She's
here.
in my ear over here telling me, no, tell Scoop, 2 minutes.
Okay, 2 minutes it is, Julia. So we're going to step aside. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. We're at the half here. Girls varsity basketball action. Ludington trails Montague 13-11. JV game tonight. Ludington wins a thrilling ball game, 44-37. We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Joining me right now, Ludington girls JV assistant coach Olivia Lynn, and congratulations, Coach Lynn, on a really impressive victory, a comeback victory tonight for your girls.
Thank you, yes.
Yes. What were yourself and assistant coach Keelan Laird and, of course, head coach Troy Veneman, what was the most impressive thing about tonight's victory for you coaches?
We were super proud of the girls, I think just because we were down at halftime, and in past games, we've typically, when we're down, we tend to stay down. But the girls really fought back. They gave their best effort. We had a couple girls in foul trouble, but, they stayed out of it, and they gave us some really good minutes. So we were overall super proud of the girls.
Very impressed by the wrecking ball, Raven Thomas. I mean, she picked up 3 quick fouls.
Yeah.
She got her 4th one, and then she played the rest of the game. I don't believe she fouled out. I think she played the rest with the 4th foul. And she had, I thought, her best game of the year this year. She had
definitely
7 points. Jalen Laird had a real nice ball game with 10. Maddie Lynn, who you know very well, your younger sister, a nice ball game from her was 7. 7 seemed to be the lucky number tonight. J.C. Cole was 7, and Kelsey Bowman had 13 tonight. That's just a little bit of what the tale that talks about the success that the Ludington girls had tonight with that victory, though, is the scoring, but just the way they played. And like you said, a couple of the gals got in foul trouble, and they stayed right in there, and they fought right down to the end.
Yeah, they did. We were definitely really proud of them.
Because it was 23-16 at the half. They trailed by 4 entering the 4th quarter in a nice comeback victory. Record now for the team?
I believe we're 7-5.
Okay.
Or something like that.
In the conference record? I know I'm putting you on the spot here.
Conference, we only have 1 loss, and that's to Fremont, I believe.
Okay. Kind of like our girl varsity team, too. So what's been the one thing that Coach Veneman has been most impressed about as the team has progressed through the season?
I would say just the progress we continue to make, like, as a team and really coming together each game. The girls are really starting to getting to know each other more, and you could definitely tell on and off the court.
That's good to see that continuity. Thanks for coming up, Coach Olivia Lynn.
Yeah, thank you.
And congratulations on the win tonight.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Coach Olivia Lynn, assistant coach for the Ludington girls JV basketball team. They win tonight 44-37. Again, a big thank you to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. And we want to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. And right now we have a cheerleader clinic going on right now. You got all the Ludington Little Lows out there, don't you, Coach Shank?
Yeah, they're grooving out there. They're grooving, that's for sure.
You got the Ludington.
A lot of parents here with their cameras zoomed into their daughter or their son out there cheering. So
you probably recognize.
That's why we have one of the reasons we have a big house. That's always a smart thing to do, have those cheerleading clinics.
Exactly. And I bet you recognize a lot of these students out there. You have them for gym class, don't you?
Physical education, I call it, Scoop.
I'm sorry.
I don't call it gym class. I call it physical education. Yes, I teach some of those kids in physical education at LES.
PE, physical education.
What do you think? I just roll the balls out, Scoop? What do you think's going on here?
That's what we always called it with Howard Jensen, who was my gym teacher, I used to say, yeah.
Yeah, you haven't become politically correct over the years, I mean, you're kind of living in your own little world here. You got to become a little more politically correct.
Now, you see, Oriole Nation, what I have to put up with when Coach Shank is here's my color commentary, man. He really keeps me in line, not saying, Gertzie and Evan and Big Country, they all do too, but not like you do. You really keep me in line, Coach. So, Ludington varsity cheerleaders out here right now with the Little O's having a clinic. And right now, we're going to step aside and listen to what Ludington Oriole player
Player in the spotlight.
Yeah, player in the
Who is
spotlight.
it, Scoop?
You know, for a sudden, my mind went blank for a second there, and it is Reese Willis. We're going to step aside right now and listen to the interview I did with Reese Willis recently, and when we return, we'll have more of the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show coming your way right here on the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. That player for tonight's game, as the Ludington Orioles battle the Montague Wildcats, is Reese Willis. Reese is a junior. She wears jersey number 15, and she plays the forward position. Now, Reese, how do you feel this season is going so far?
I think the season is off to a great start. The team atmosphere is amazing, and we bring energy every day.
What do you like best about playing for Coach Warren Stowe?
What I like playing best for Coach Warren Stowe is he has a one-track mind of getting better. No matter if it's after a win or a lose, tomorrow's the most important practice of the day, because that's our next practice. We're getting in the gym and we're getting better, and that's all that matters.
Talk a bit about the Detroit trip, and what was your favorite experience of that trip down to Motown?
I had a really fun time on the Detroit trip. I think it was amazing because we got to travel as a team and also work on basketball. I think of this team as a family, so it's awesome to just be together, and we made some really great memories that I will cherish forever.
What is it that gets you motivated and fired up about being a Ludington Oriole basketball player?
What gets me fired up about being a Ludington Oriole basketball player is that I'm a part of something that is bigger than myself. We're a team. We bring energy every day, and just working hard as a team, it fires me up that we're all working together as a whole, not just as an individual.
Great answer. Your favorite restaurant in Ludington?
My favorite restaurant in Ludington is Sticks.
One of my favorites as well, and my wife's. Your plans for spring sports, Reese, and tell Oriole Nation what you did this past fall as a Ludington Oriole swimmer.
In the spring, I'm debating between track and soccer. A lot of these girls on the basketball team also do soccer, so I think it'd be just fun to go into a soccer season with them. I previously played soccer, but I'm also a runner, so it's a tough decision for me. I go back and forth every day, but we'll just see how it all plans out. And in the fall, I swam, and that was a pretty amazing season.
She's being awfully modest, Oriole Nation. She was, there were 5 of you, right? Or four of you that were at the state meet.
Yes.
And you did extremely well, and you ended up all conference, correct?
Yes, all conference. I qualified individually in my 50 free, and then we got the school record for the 200 medley relay, and then we also qualified our 200 free relay for state.
Okay, Reese, anybody out there that you want to say hello to or send a shout out to?
I would like to say hello to my grandparents, Mark and Sandy Willis, and my aunt and uncle, Dean and Sue Shank.
If you're wondering, folks, what player Reese Willis is, she's always the one when you look out there who's got a big ear-to-ear grin on her face, and always the one that's working very, very hard. All the girls do that, but Reese, I always notice that big smile that you have when you're on the court playing. You look like you're always having so much fun. We want to congratulate you on being the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. All the best to you and your teammates. As always, go O's.
Thank you, Scoop. Go O's.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym, and I was just talking to Thad there that Reese had, when I asked her about a shout out, she sent one out to your Uncle Dean and Aunt Sue Shank, and you said, well, that's kind of related. She's related on the Sue side, your Aunt Sue, right?
Yep.
All right, well, what do you think Coach Stowe said to his girls at halftime?
Oh, I think he asked them to do a couple things. You know, settle down on offensively. They did that a little bit down the stretch of the second quarter. It didn't result in baskets, but as a coach, you know, you just understand it's not always attached to the outcome of the play. If you do those things consistently, you're going to be successful. I'm guessing he wants to speed this thing up a little bit. Mm-hmm. I would be interested to see. They ran a lot of that 1-2-2. Dropped down back to a 1-2-2 zone from a 1-2-2 full court press. I'd be interested to see if he goes a little more lady-to-lady full court defense and really forces those girls to put the ball on the floor and see how well that they can handle it. Sometimes you can pass through a press like that a little bit, and Montague didn't look like they were very good at it, but they got the ball down the court a lot, and we really weren't able to create that offense from our defense that I think that, we rely on sometimes. I mean, we don't necessarily want to be caught in a half-court game. I think, we have a few better athletes than they do maybe, and a few more kids who can play. We want to speed this thing up and generate a few more possessions. But like I said, down the stretch of the second quarter, they did some nice things. They were just able to finish. So he's going to probably continue offensively to attack in a similar fashion.
Ludington and Montague both scored 4 points in that second quarter. Montague outscored Ludington 9-7 in the opening quarter, hence why they have that 2-point lead, 13-11, as we begin play here in the third quarter. Scoring in the first half for Ludington: 4 for Peyton Welch, 2 for Jenna Skiba, 3 for Eliana Jerusalem, 2 for Jordan Anderson. For Montague, 7 for Braylon Baltima, 1 for Ella King, 2 for Addison Pranger, 1 for Maisie Collins, and 2 for Amanda Cedarquist. We've begun play here in the second half. Ludington with the basketball. Mesher will give it to McKinley. Now back to Mesher. She'll give it now to Jerusalem, to Skiba. Skiba to McKinley. Three-pointer. Mesher. No good. Rebound. Skiba. Good! Jenna Skiba on the right place at the right time there. Offensive rebound and the putback. We got a tie game, 13 apiece.
Well, great possession. Offensively, they really moved the ball, got a great look at the basket. The fact that they moved the ball and forced the zone to shift allowed Skiba to get in there and rebound. So sometimes, even though you don't make that perimeter shot, you still force the defense out of their rotations.
Timeout, Montague. Coach DeBruin saw something over there she didn't like, and she calls a quick timeout. We want to thank one of our fabulous and awesome sponsors. In fact, he's here tonight, Mike Benedict and Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the roadways. However, if you do end up with a scrape, if you're involved in a fender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, give Mike a call, 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center is located 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Benedict's Auto Center will put collision damage in reverse. All right, back to action here. Montague with the basketball. Look at this Oriole defense. And another timeout. Boy, Coach DeBruin not happy at all. She calls another timeout. It's a full timeout. We got a tie game, 13 apiece, 7:16 remaining in the third quarter. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&A's, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. We take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Scoop Hansen, Thad Shank, Julia Havman, and Mason Conger. The Oriole Sports Network in conjunction with 102.7 WMOM. Montague basketball, 7:07 to go in the third quarter. Ludington 13, Montague 13. Wildcats will get the ball in. Oriole defense has been giving them havoc here. Been wreaking havoc is the term I meant to use there. And now a shot missed, and Carly Mesher has the basketball for Ludington. Mesher will give it now to Jerusalem. Cross-court pass to McKinley. McKinley back to Jerusalem. She fakes the three in the paint. 13-footer. God! Nice move there by Eliana Jerusalem. She gets the shot just inside the paint there. And the Orioles have a 15-13 lead.
Very good ball movement for the second consecutive possession, resulted in another good shot. and it allows them to set up their defense too. You know, in the first half, they didn't make any shots. You just can't set up your defense.
There's a deflection there, Coach. Ludington had it momentarily, but a traveling violation called, and now Montague will get the ball right back. And checking into the Montague lineup will be number 24, and that's Ella King. Ludington 15, Montague 13, 6:22 to go in the third quarter. Orioles were down 13-11 at the half. There's a drive, shot is good, and a foul. Wow. Getting the basket, and she just checked into the ball game, Ella King. Foul called on Emma McKinley.
What's a good terminology for your prayers being answered right there, Scoot?
She threw up a prayer, as I would say, Coach, and it was answered.
It was answered.
And we saw that in the JV game with our player, Kelsey Bowman, threw one way, way up high on the backboard, and it just nestled nicely in the twines. Now we have a jump ball there fought for.
Great effort by Emma McKinley getting that second shot right there. Another great look in transition. We just weren't able to finish.
Emma looks really fired up right now. You know the competitor she is. Ludington tied up with Montague right now, 15 apiece, 5:54 to go in the third quarter. Now Montague turns the ball over. Hey folks, Lundquist Furniture is West Michigan's largest furniture store. They're located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Trent is there for you. He's there if you're a Spartan, an Oriole, or a Cardinal. He's even there for you if you're a St. Ignace Saint.
Trent's as good as they get, boy.
Yep.
I would highly recommend people in our community going out and shopping with Trent.
Well, the majority of our furniture, Thad, is from Lundquist. That's in the Hanson.
Better be. He's an OSN sponsor, man.
Especially that awesome recliner I have. There's a shot up and in by Montague, scoring it. Number 3, Adeline Peterson. Her first points of the game, and Montague back on top, 17-15. We might have got away with a travel right there.
We've got a few.
Yeah. 3-point attempt, Jerusalem. Good! The bank is open, Thad.
The bank is open. She called it, I think, Scoop. Didn't it look like she called it?
It looked like it. Eliana Jerusalem with a 3-pointer kissed it off the glass.
It did not look like she called that, Scoop.
Didn't she? It looked like she looked up with a one finger and pointing at you, Thad, and said, I'm going 3 here. Now Montague will turn the ball over. Ludington up 18-17. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Kenyon and Welch will check into the Oriole lineup. Getting a breather will be Mesher and Skiba.
Very good ball movement in the second half by the Orioles against this zone.
Jerusalem.
Shifting that zone results in some good looks.
Seen any side top sides here?
Oh, Scoop, man. You can see those side top sides.
Yeah, that's for sure. I'm going to see your reaction on that with some... Gertzie talks a lot about that when he's doing color with me. Okay, Montague with the ball. They're trailing Ludington by a point right now, 18-17, 4:27 to go in this third quarter. With the ball for the Wildcats, that's Addison Pranger.
Ludington's mixing in a little bit more lady-to-lady defense here in the second half, and it has caused some problems like we talked about at halftime for Montague. They struggle handling the ball. They don't have that one girl they can give the ball to who can handle pressure.
Ludington with the ball. Kenyon has it. She'll give it now to Welch. Kenyon for 3. No good. Rebound, however, up. Oh, with left hand, McKinley just a little bit left it a little bit shallow there. We have an injured Montague Wildcat player down in the paint. Back at the east end of Hawley Gym, Miss Jen Mraz, the LHS athletic trainer, comes out, and the Montague players.
Shink, what do you usually say? She got one in the mush there?
Right in the mush or the chops. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like Sunshine Schillinger took a hard elbow in the mush the other night up at Cadillac. I was teasing him last night at your practice about it a little bit when I come over. And he goes, I'm fine, Scoop. I said, do you got any marks on your face there, Sunshine? All right, back to action here. Montague, now a foul will be called on Jordan Anderson. Hey, we want to thank Crown and Cork. Although they're not currently open, they'll be back and opened up in April. And a great, great place with great atmosphere, great ambiance, great times. Crown and Cork, owned by Linda and Brian Madsen. They're located at 502 West Loomis Street, right across from the Ludington Marina. And we thank them for being sponsors of the Ludington Orioles via the Oriole Sports Network. All right, Ludington now on the attack. Kenyon with it, her shot up, and oh, nice shot there. Tough angle. She knew she was going to have to angle that shot there, and she gets the basket, and Ludington now out to a 20-17 lead. Montague with the ball. Look how Ludington's defense has pushed Montague out past the top of the key. Oriole defense doing a nice job, showing some real tenacity here. Down to 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, 3-point Oriole lead. Skiba, and I'll tell you, the claws are out for both teams right now.
Yeah, it's physical. It's been physical since we got back here in the second half.
Great job by Jenna Skiba there with the tie-up. And
part of it is frustration.
Yeah.
You know, both teams are a little bit frustrated with some of their play tonight, and they're digging in a little deeper.
Ludington up 20-17. We got a full timeout. We'll step aside. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym, where Madeline Kenyon just buried a three-pointer from the far baseline, and the Orioles now have a 23-17 lead. Kenyon hit 4 of those the other night against Cadillac.
Well, I was going to say, that scoring output really helped the Orioles last game, and she was held scoreless here until about a minute ago. And those quick 5 points have made a difference.
Now Montague comes back and gets a basket by Amanda Cedarquist, and she's fouled, and she will go to the free throw line and try to complete the three-point play. Mesher back into the Oriole lineup along with Jeruzel. And going to the bench for a breather will be McKinley and Anderson. So the Orioles get a little bit shorter here, Coach, but a little quicker. Free throw is going to be short, and the ball's tipped, and it ends up back in the hands of Cedarquist. Montague with it now. Adeline Peterson has it. Montague again last year, the runner-up in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division for the girls basketball championship to Ludington. Ludington and Montague split last year. Shot no good, and it ends up in the hands now of Kenyon. She'll give it to Mesher. Back to Kenyon. 1:53 left in the third quarter. Mesher thought about that three there. I think she's got a lot of her brother in her, the Mad Bomber, Brad Mesher, Coach, who you coached. She likes taking that three at times. Shot no good, and now here comes Montague. 1:34 to go. Shot up, no good there. That was put up by Maisie Collins. I'll blame my last. No, that was... I got to get the number on that one there. Okay, 1:21 to go in this third quarter. Ludington up 23-19. Foul called there on Montague's Adeline Peterson. See a lot of the girls out there breathing quite heavily, Thad. Conditioning plays a huge part, as well you know, with all the years you've coached Ludington basketball. They'll get the ball inside. Nice pass right there. Oh, what a pass by Jenna Skiba. She gets the ball to Welch, who gets the basket. And now Ludington up 25-19. Big basket. Points are at a premium tonight here between these two schools. There's a shot up, no good there. That was put up by Braylon Baltima. And now here comes Jenna Skiba with the ball. 46 seconds to go in this third quarter. Mesher, she'll swing it over now to Jerusalem, over to Kenyon. Kenyon to Mesher. Down to 30 seconds to go. Skiba will give it to Kenyon. She'll fake the three, back to Mesher. Now to Jerusalem. She's wanting that basketball. She'll take the three. No good. Rebound to Montague. Wildcats push the ball up court to Braylon Baltimore. Now with it is Maisie Collins. Ball deflected out of bounds. Hey, while we got a second here, shout out to Jenna Skiba's grandpa, Bob Skiba, who lives in Muskegon and watches every game on the OSN. We understand that Bob loves being able to watch his granddaughter and the O's on the Oriole Sports Network. So thanks for tuning in, Bob Skiba. And your granddaughter, she's a heck of a ball player. Montague scores at the buzzer right there. So your score at the end of three, the Ludington Orioles 25, the Montague Wildcats 21. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening and watching the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. We've begun play here in the fourth quarter. Ludington with a 4-point lead, 25-21. Scoring that last basket for Montague, the buzzer beater, was Adeline Peterson. And now Montague with that actually ran down there nicely by Jerusalem to Kenyon. Big third quarter there for the Orioles. They'll get the ball to Skiba now. Ludington, three-pointer, Kenyon. Good! Right there, sister. Madeline Kenyon drills the three, and she's starting to feel it. And Ludington now up by a touchdown and an extra point, 28-21.
Great possession. You know, when you get that ball into the mid post against that zone, really good things happen, and they've had trouble getting it in there tonight, but as soon as it went in there, Madeline resulted in a wide open three for Madeline.
Basket there for Montague, and getting that basket for the Wildcats was number 3. That was Adeline Peterson. 28-23 right now. Ludington with the lead. Montague with the basketball. They'll work it into the paint. Now they'll kick it back out. Shot up and no good there. It'll be tracked down. Ooh, almost an over and back right there. Tipped, and now Skiba has it for the Orioles. Ahead to Jerusalem. Jerusalem, nice pass. And getting the basket, Madeline Kenyon. That was tic-tac-toe there, Coach. Some nice, unselfish passing.
Most definitely. I think he came out in this fourth quarter, and really, the dribbles have been limited. They moved the ball very well and got some open looks.
They have Ludington up 30-23. We have a full timeout, but we're going to stay right here, and we're going to send some love to Ludington Paint and Glass, owned by Matt Ewing. They've been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Talk to owner Matt Ewing, huge Ludington Oriole basketball fan. He loves the Orioles, and he's one of our great sponsors here on the OSN. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects, proud to support Ludington Oriole sports while being a sponsor on the OSN. Also, Team Jamie Loney, 5-Star Real Estate. If you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5-Star Real Estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone, 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 5-Star Real Estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington. Happy birthday wishes going out to Mallory Shin. And remember Mallory, don't you, Thad? She was Ludington High School, very talented.
I sure do. I teach with Carlene and know Pat very well, and very talented young lady.
Talented singer, musician, and also she played on the Ludington Oriole football team, was a kicker.
Good soccer player as well.
Exactly. So happy birthday wishes, Mallory Shin. Montague with a shot, no good. Rebound to Jordan Anderson. She'll outlet it now to Emma McKinley, who will get it ahead. And there's a three-point attempt up. Yay! Right there! Woo! Three-pointer for Peyton Welch. Now Ludington has a 10-point lead, 33-23. What year did the three-pointer start in Michigan, Thad?
I believe it started in 85 or 86. It wasn't adopted by I think it was probably a test in 84, 85, and certain conferences picked it up, and they didn't play with it in the tournament, I don't think, until 87 or 88, I believe.
Sure has been a game changer, hasn't it, Coach?
Yeah, I mean, it's...
You look at the people who said, boy, only if the three-pointer had been around when I was playing. Guys like Chris Raven and Mike Larson. You could go on and on. Dale Sanders. All right, here's a steal now by, I mean, I could, that list could go on forever. There, wow, how did that shot go in? That bucket right there for Adeline Peterson. And Emma McKinley was doing everything she could to avoid the foul right there, which she did, but she still paid the price.
Yeah, Oak Ridge has finished some shots that have not been easy shots tonight. Yeah. Probably 8 or 10 of their points are on penetration to the rim, and it looks like there's not much a chance to finish, and they're finding a way to get it done.
All right, we've got some substitutions into the game for the Orioles will be Jalen Laird, and also coming in Carly Mesher and Madeline Kenyon, and they join Anderson out there and Welch. Nice pass. And Jalen Laird will draw the foul right there. Good, as you would expect from Jordan Anderson. Great court vision.
Coach Stowe does a good job utilizing her. You know, with her height, it's very hard to eliminate a pass to her in the mid-post, and he sits her up there at that elbow, and all they have to do is throw it over to her, and then they're putting pressure on the rim by having the opposite girl on the opposite elbow drop hard to the rim, and that's where the Laird girl got open there. And it also opens up the opposite corner, and you got Kenyon sitting in that opposite corner for a three-point shot, and it's a hard guard when you can get it to that spot.
2 free throws there for Jalen Laird. You know, I just mentioned guys' names there on the three-pointer, too. There's a lot of girls players, too, that wish that three-pointer had been around back in the 80s, 70s, and 80s, and so forth. So right now, though, Ludington has a 10-point lead here. Girls varsity basketball action, 35-25, 4:30 left in the game. We're going to have a foul called, I believe, on Peyton Welch. We want to thank the McGee Insurance Group. They've been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. The McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yack. Call 231-845-5000. Foul called on the Orioles. Jordan Anderson, her third. Montague will get the ball in. 4:25 to go in the game. Orioles have a 10-point lead, 35-25. Orioles were down 13-11 at the half. So the offense has picked up here in the second half. There's a missed shot, and Jordan Anderson has it. She'll give it now to Carly Mesher. Mesher now to Welch. She'll kick it back to Mesher. Carly gives it back now to Peyton Welch. 3:58 left in the game. Kenyon with it to Mesher. I think we didn't. Carly Mesher called for the travel right there. Hey folks, this time of year, Groundworks Landscaping offers the following services: snow removal, firewood sales and delivery, subcontracting, and general labor by the hour. Phone number to Groundworks Landscaping is 231-690-6994. That's Groundworks Landscaping, owned by Todd Stowe. They do a fantastic job. There's a baseline jumper up and no good. Out of bounds, be Ludington basketball. .339 left in the game. Ludington up 35-25. There's a nice move by Jordan Anderson. No good. Rebound kept alive, and Montague has it. Ludington outscored Montague 14-8 in that third quarter. Three-point attempt, no good. Rebound, Jalen Laird. And she gets the ball over to Carly Mesher now with 3:12 left in the ball game. Ludington working inside. Laird, a little bit too much steam on that pass right there. The intent was great right there. She was trying to get it to Jordan Anderson. She couldn't corral it, and here come the Wildcats. Three-pointer, no good. Montague offensive rebound, and now a foul is called. Oriole Nation, Urca Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices, so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. Another guy who loves Mason County sports. He's a hardcore Detroit Lions fan, Detroit Tigers, and that's Matt Urca. Also a big Michigan Wolverine fan. So both free throws missed right there. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball. On the court for the Orioles right now, you have Jerusalem, Mesher, Kenyon, Skiba, and Anderson. Jenna Skiba with the basketball. 2:45 to go in the game. Skiba just lost control of the ball. She was going up for the shot and just could not corral it. And it goes out, and it'll be Montague basketball.
Jenna saw orange right there. She was going to that rim.
She certainly was.
She could have made one more pass to the middle of the floor there. I think we would have got the one we wanted.
There's a nice pass by Jenna Skiba. And getting the basket there, Eliana Jerusalem give the assist to Jenna Skiba. Ludington now with a 12-point lead, 37-25. Now Carly will be called. She got a pretty good little hack in right there. Do you have a personal chiropractor, Thad?
Nope, I do not. Well, I mean, Dr. Squires I've gone to before, but I don't go to the chiropractor very often, Scoop. I try to stay healthy without doing that.
Lots of leafy green vegetables.
Leafy green vegetables.
Yeah.
Get in the pool, do a little swimming. You've been doing a little swimming lately, haven't you?
No, I need to follow the Mr. Oriole Mike Larson routine. He does a lot of swimming.
Yeah,
but
I see him swimming in Lake Michigan sometimes.
He's hardcore.
Yeah.
I try to get out in our neighborhood. Occasionally I'll walk with a good buddy of both of ours, Stretch Tyndall, my next door neighbor. He walks every day. I mean, he's really into that. And he's not one of those walkers like if I walk a mile and a half, that's huge for me. Stretch walks all the way from Shabavi Drive in our neighborhood there, all the way to the beach, and then he walks back. All right, we got 1:58 left in the game. Ludington up 37-25. First free throw is up and in by Montague's number 30, Addison Pranger.
I think you got to give Montague a lot of credit tonight, Scoop.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're a little bit overmatched against us, but they really did a nice job hanging in there. And defensively, I think they followed their coach's game plan. And, offensively, we just wore them down a little bit with our pressure in the second half.
Good turnout tonight. I also saw Scooter Hankwitz here. Thad, she was a graduate of Montague High School. I had her for a number of classes.
That's a fact that I did not. You learn something every night with Scoop, don't you, Julia?
I try.
She was here to, I saw Elise Lindblom out there in the cheerleading crew right there, her granddaughter, so I'm sure she was here supporting Elise.
She was here in grandparenting capacity tonight with her husband, Terry Hankwitz. And also just happened to be that fact that she is a Montague graduate. She was a heck of an athlete at Montague, too. I really liked her as a teacher, too, in junior high. All right, Montague now. That second free throw did not count because there was a line violation for the Wildcats.
Scooter can't be that old where she taught you
she actually
junior
did
high. I can't believe it.
I know.
Scooter ain't that old.
That is hard to believe. It is hard to believe.
I mean, you're pretty old. And,
one of my favorite classes.
I think you're imagining
No, really,
right
I had
now.
her for a couple of classes. One of my favorite classes she was the instructor in was in 8th grade. The class was called Drugs class.
Drugs class.
Yes.
Yeah, you learned a lot in that class from Scooter Hankwitz.
Yeah, I did, and I learned
told you some of the dangers of drug abuse and kept you on a straight and even keel.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, Thad. It was like, stay away from these. These are bad for you. Stuff like psilocybin and stuff like that. Yeah. So we have a timeout on the court right now. It's a 30-second timeout. Ludington up 37-26. Julia's looking at you and me like, what are you guys talking about? Hey, we want to thank Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck, one of our fine sponsors. If you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, go see Dr. Mark Yeck. I do, folks. I can tell you, give you firsthand testament, a firsthand reference. Dr. Mark Yeck will get you all fixed up. No appointment is necessary, as Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic.
Scoop needs a lot of realignment,
I
Julia.
do.
Scoop needs a lot of realignment in more ways than one, doesn't he?
First time I was saying that, I said it to my wife. I said, I need to go get an alignment. She goes, no, you need to get an adjustment. You're not a car vehicle. Vehicles get alignments. You get an adjustment. So thank you to my wife, Michelle, on that. So Dr. Mark Yeck, he's at 5965 East Ludington Avenue next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call Braden Kronline's mom at 231-843-1874. There's a three-pointer by Montague, 37-29. The Orioles up right now. And getting that three, I believe that was Braylon Baltimore. And she has 10 points on the night. Ludington up 37-29, 42 seconds to go in the ball game. Again, we'll be with you tomorrow night at Fremont, and it'll be boys JV, boys varsity basketball action, West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. It's a full timeout, Ludington 37 and Montague 29. We'll step aside. You're watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future projects. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Carly Mesher just got hooked right there and draws the foul. 39 seconds left in this game. Ludington up 37-29. Emma McKinley will trigger the ball in. Make sure you check out the Oriole Sports Network page later this evening, folks. We'll have the JV and Varsity box scores up there. And Jordan Anderson fouled there. She missed the first shot. She's going up for the second. She gets hacked, and she'll be at the free throw line. Oriole Nation, Lundquist Furniture is West Michigan's largest furniture store. They're located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, give Lundquist a call, 231-757-3368. Trent played for you, didn't he, Coach?
He sure did. He was on the 2006 quarterfinal team with Steven Kratz and Kyle Henyon, Stephen Myers, Kyle Grzinski, Ryan Lewandowski, Joey Gill. I'm sure I'm forgetting a few, but
that's one team that sticks in your mind. I remember watching those guys a bit. I'd retired from the Navy in 04, and I started public address announcing here, I think in a little bit in 07, a lot more in 08, but I remember coming to Hawley and watching that team play, and they were a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, they played extremely well together. They liked each other, and they were a tight-knit crew, and they loved to play sports and hang out, and fun group to coach.
A lot of those guys played baseball together on the Ludington varsity team as well. Emma McKinley's first shot, no good. Second attempt is up and good. Emma gets 1 of 2. Not a big scorer, Emma McKinley, but she does so many other things really, really well on the basketball court. And she's a leader, no doubt about that. There's a putback. Give that shot to Montague's Braylon Baltimore. And with 7 seconds to go, Ludington up 38-31. It's going to be a hard-fought victory for the Orioles tonight. Coach Stowe is going to be pretty happy about this one.
Well, sometimes it just feels good to head off the court with a victory. You know, they didn't play their best game tonight. You got to give Montague a lot of credit for that. But, you know, you play 22 games a year. It's not going to be your night every night. Some nights it's just good to get out of the building with a victory, and that's what we're doing tonight. Made all the right plays when we needed to.
Carly Messer.
And it wasn't from a lack of doing things well. It just, you know, sometimes the ball doesn't fall in the basket, and it didn't tonight.
Montague will get a shot off at the buzzer. No good. There's the buzzer. Your final score from Hawley Gym tonight. Girls varsity basketball action. The Ludington Orioles 39 and the Montague Wildcats 31. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network at 102.7 WMOM. Will return in 2 minutes with the Smith and Eddy post-game show. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local...
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington wins over Montague in girls varsity basketball action 39-31. The girl JVs, they win over Montague by the score of 44-37. And in the freshman game tonight, Ludington's freshman team played against Mason County Central's JV team, and Mason County Central JV team won that game 41-29. Ludington, before the ball game, Ludington was outscored by Montague 9-7 in the first quarter. Both teams scored 4 points in the second quarter. Ludington outscores Montague 14-8 in the third and 14-10 in the fourth. The Orioles trailed 13-11 at the half. They were up 25-21 at the end of 3, and they win 39-31. Big thank you to Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Scoring tonight for Montague, 8 points for Adeline Peterson, 14 for Braylon Baltima, 3 points for Ella King, 4 for Addison Pranger, 1 for Maisie Collins, and 4 for Amanda Cedarquist. For the Orioles tonight, 9 for Peyton Welch, 4 for Jenna Skiba, 10 points for Eliana Jeruzel, 1 for Emma McKinley, 1 for Carly Mesher, 10 for Madeline Kenyon, 2 for Jordan Anderson, and 2 for Jalen Laird. And when I read that off there, Coach, that's what coaches like to hear, don't they? That well-rounded scoring like that.
Well, coaches like to get out with a victory. Obviously, it makes a lot of kids happy if everybody's in the scoring column. That's good. But, well-rounded scoring is not a bad thing, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You know the ball's moving a little around a little bit, and people are getting involved.
What I meant to say there, Coach, was well-rounded scoring with a victory. Getting out, you're right on that. So your thoughts on this win tonight for the Ludington Orioles, and with the win, they now move to 3 games above 500.
Well, I think you're excited to get out of here with a victory tonight. Really, Ludington did a lot of nice things. It was one of those nights that, they really had trouble finishing and putting shots in. It wasn't from a lack of effort. They got the ball in a lot of the right spots. The perimeter shot wasn't falling, and they missed some shots in close, but their defense stepped up enough to get the job done. I think give a lot of credit to Montague, too. I think they came in pretty darn well prepared and had a game plan, and the girls did their best to follow through on it. They just didn't quite have the skill level to hang with the Orioles for a total of 32 minutes tonight.
We'll be talking with Oriole head coach Warren Stowe as soon as he gets up here. He should be arriving any time. Again, we'll be back with you, all of you out there in Oriole Nation tomorrow night from Fremont. We'll have boys JV and boys varsity basketball action coming your way. And Fremont, you look, Coach, at the Fremont girls this year. They're being coached by Pete Zerfus, a man you know very well. And he's got those girls in first place in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division, 1 game ahead of the Orioles right now.
Yeah, I saw that. Ludington's going to go down to Fremont and get that last one of the year, though, and share a conference championship with Fremont. So I'm pretty confident of that. But, Pete does a nice job. I think Pete does a great job of letting girls or guys, whoever he coaches, play with a little freedom. And, there's never a shot that any Pete Zerfus team saw that they didn't like, that's for sure.
Exactly.
So they let her go. And,
yeah. Thad, on that, when I think of Pete Zerfus, there are 2 things I think of. I think of what you were just talking about right now, and he's always the guy, folks, in the red blazer when Fremont's in town, if he's coaching a boys or girls team. But I think of that game back. In fact, it was, I believe, you were coaching the girls varsity at the time, and Jamie Banstra was the boys varsity coach at the time, and it was Valentine's evening, 2014. Ludington trailed by 18 entering the fourth quarter. They tied it up, sent it to overtime, and then they won in overtime after being down on a court-long rush by Cameron Banstra. He got the ball to go in, and it was an incredible victory, one that is one of my top, easily one of my top 5-6 calls in my broadcasting career.
Well, Coach Stowe not getting up here is really having you dig for some stories. Coach Stowe, I am having to listen to a lot of stories up here. He's digging for material right now, so thank goodness you got up here.
No, you're all right. Coach Warren Stowe, a happy Coach Warren Stowe. It's always great doing a game with Thad, or you when I get a chance to, because when with that, he's going to keep me in line. The best that anybody can keep me in line. And
somebody needs to do that.
We were waiting on your arrival, Coach, so I had to go back to 2014 with a story about Pete Zerfus and the Fremont Packers and Cameron Banstra and Jamie Banstra being the head coach and Ludington coming back from an 18-point deficit on Valentine's night to beat Fremont that game. So Thad was just about to comment on that, and you came up.
Yeah.
So great.
Okay.
Good timing. Good timing, Coach. Congratulations. A hard-fought 39-31 victory over the Fremont Fremont here. I'm talking about Fremont again. Over the Montague Wildcats, Coach.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we know that we're going to get everybody's best. That's to be expected with teams in this league. And Montague may not have a ton of wins in the win column, but, those are scrappy girls and very capable girls. And in the first half, they played with intense amounts of effort on the defensive end and packed it in. And I just thought I made a reference to Roadrunner, the cartoon, and they all looked at me like they had no idea what that meant. But I just thought we were playing really fast and too fast because we were kind of chucking the ball all over the gym. So in the second half, I thought we got a lot better possessions, and we were able to score because of it.
And isn't it funny you bring up about the Roadrunner 1970s, 1980s and stuff? Everybody knows who the Roadrunner was.
Right.
Of course, they can tell your age when you bring up a term like that.
Exactly.
You look at the Baltimore girl for Montague tonight. She had, I may have had her score wrong there. I thought she had 12. It could have been 14.
Right.
But heck of a ball player right there. And, like you said, Montague, they gave your girls fits in that first half right there. It was 13-11 with their lead at the half. But the second half was all Ludington. You had 14-8 in the third, 14-10 in the fourth, and win 39-31. And as I was telling Coach Shank, you got to be happy when you see such balanced scoring like that, and you come away with a victory.
Yeah, and we've talked about that. I think we're at our best sometimes when we've got multiple girls around 8 to 14 or whatever it is, hopefully. And, I just think that we could have we had opportunities to score more. I mean, you look at how many baskets we missed around the rim, and I'll share this story. I was late because I was talking to Jordan coming out, and she was frustrated, because, she cares and she wants to score some of those buckets. But sometimes they just don't fall.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't know how many rebounds Jordan had, but it's, she is finding ways to contribute in other ways. And I tried to use the analogy of sometimes you just have a bad set in volleyball, but she doesn't have bad sets. So I'm not sure that one really works.
Physical game tonight. Emma McKinley was down on the court a number of times, but she is a warrior.
She is. I got a lot of girls like that just battle. And, in the second half, we were able to score a little bit and kind of settle down into the press and able to get some really good traps and some really good turnovers. And it's a sign for me as a coach that things are going good when, the ball just hits Montague in the hands and it goes out of bounds because they hear the footsteps of what might be coming. So we had 4 or 5 turnovers at least that were like that.
Well, one of the prettiest things that you see here as a fan at Ludington, whether you're watching boys basketball or girls basketball, is that ferocious, relentless, tenacious defense. That's a hallmark of Ludington basketball.
Yeah, well, that's one of our best traits. We work very, very hard, and we take a lot of pride on the defensive end of the court, and I don't ever lose sight of that. I'm very thankful to have the girls that I have that give their all because, you look at that first half, if we're not able to keep them to 13 points, this could be a totally different game.
Yeah, definitely. Well, congratulations on the big win tonight, Coach
Thanks
Warren
a lot.
Stowe.
Yeah, it was, and it was awesome in Hawley. Thanks for everybody for coming out. And what a great atmosphere for us on a Thursday night, and thank you guys for being here.
Yeah, we meant to hit on that. Dad and I were talking about that a few times
tonight.
That
was awesome.
The great atmosphere and the ambiance here tonight
was awesome. That was really awesome. So thanks for being here. Go O's.
You're welcome. Go O's. Coach Warren Stowe, his girls win tonight by the score of 39-31. They are now 3 games over 500, and again, they only have the one loss in the conference that came to Fremont. Like Thad said, Coach Shank said, hey, we're going to hold serve, and we're going to get Fremont that last game of the season down in their gym and hopefully take it to them.
Yep, that's what's going to happen, Scoop. Mark my words. Orioles are going to run the table and play their best game of the year, that last game against the Fremont Packers down there, and share a conference title this year. So.
Yep, awesome. Always doing a game with you. Always a lot of fun, Coach, and I look forward to covering your ball game tomorrow for your boys down at Fremont. JV and Varsity. In Big Country will be riding shotgun with me. He'll be doing color commentary. We'll have Claire Allen back doing camera work tomorrow night, and Julia will be our technical engineer. Looking forward to a fun night of basketball at Fremont tomorrow. Thanks for being with us here tonight, Coach, and your final thoughts.
No, it was just fun. It was just fun. Like Coach Stowe, he sums it up pretty well. I mean, it's just a great atmosphere in Hawley Gym tonight. Some nights the shots don't fall, and you have to do other things to be successful, and credit the girls for doing that.
Exactly. And again, a big thank you to Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. And with that said, for our executive producer, director, and also my color commentary man tonight, Thad Shank, and for Julia Havman, our OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, and Mason Conger, the OSN cameraman. This is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying good night from Hawley Gym. Again, your final score in the varsity game. Ludington wins 39-31. Back with you tomorrow night, folks. Until then, stay classy, Ludington.
You've been listening to High School Sports here on the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. This high school sports event was brought to you by House of Flavors Manufacturing, House of Flavors Restaurant, Safe Harbor Credit Union, Indian Summer Co-op, Smith & Eddy Insurance. Also in part by PM Builders, Benedict's Collision, Lundquist Furniture, Crown & Cork Waterfront Kitchen, Ludington Paint and Glass. In addition, today's game is brought to you by Urca Auto Center, Team Jamie Loney 5-Star Real Estate, McGee Insurance, Ludington Chiropractic, and Groundworks Landscaping. Join us again for more high school sports with the partnership between Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.